How loud this bass drop is for the fucking sound clip.
Jesus Christ.
Boom. See how loud. Let's see how long it lasts.
It's still wooming.
God
damn. Okay, now we're in the fallout. The audio basilar fallout.
AJ.
What?
We got a new sound clip.
Oh, they talk about butt pussy.
Yo.
It's true.
It is.
We are.
We are. Eat. Eat. Oh, dude. The MAGA kids would be so proud.
Dude, what do you think would... MAGA kids remind me of people that, like, if you smoke weed around them, they're like, God damn it, now I have to go home and fucking change my clothes, or fucking, someone's gonna see... Every time I hang around these goddamn stoners, my fucking clothes smell like weed.
I don't want to be, like... Oops. I don't want to be that guy, but they, like... They are the closest thing to incels, I think, you know? Like, most MAGA kids that I experiment with. Most MAGA kids that I, like, experience on the internet, especially, like, on the Donald, are just mad incel. Like, I don't know if it's the stereotype at this point.
Well, I mean, you know what it is that they don't have their traditional... Well, it's hard to find the traditional woman that'll just, like, shut the fuck up and stand behind a man no matter what, which is a good fucking thing.
Yeah.
But since that's, like, the traditional woman that just shuts her mouth and and goes by whatever, they don't have that anymore. So what they do is compensate that with Daddy Donnie.
Dude, it's basically the whole bullshit with, like, you know, there's mine's stuck in the 1950s. It's like, why... We pushed so fucking hard to get out of that. Why would we want to go back?
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
I just don't get it. It's stupid. It's stupid. Here, I'm gonna, you know, just for the cold opener, I'm gonna see what it's like to talk on the mic without it on a stand. Just for the opener.
Gonna be lots of little...
Not really. Look, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I just want to be fat. Is there a problem with that, AJ?
When it comes to our audio quality, yes. The people can hear your fatness.
Better love my fatness, bitches.
People can hear my fatness.
Yeah, it's, you know, I kind of feel JR's problem when he first came on here, he's like, I wanted to cuck the mic. I really just want to...
Just eat it.
Just eat it.
Oh my God! So there's like a microphone that you can, like, that doctors will, like, put down your shit and fucking, like, listen to your intestines and shit with. Why don't death metal bands record with that?
That's a good question.
Like, you want to get guttural? Go to the gut.
That would be fucking awesome.
Like, how does it get more guttural than literally microphoning your intestines directly? It doesn't.
Dude, why not put a microphone on, like, a stethoscope? Not stethoscope. A fucking, one of those rectal enema fucking eye machines.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can get, like, the sounds of the actual sounds of the insides of a bowel.
Just shove a shotgun mic up your asshole. I mean...
That's a good one.
Like... And remove the middleman. You get one of those stick-on mics and just put it, like... So, get a stick-on mic, and then if you put it, like, right... Hold on, where's my web?
It's right there.
You put it, like, on the inside of the ass cheek, right next to the asshole.
Yeah.
I know it's on my face. So if you put the ass cheek, like, right there, so it's on the inside of the cheek, but not on the hole itself, so that the air passage can get it. Like, I'd imagine that's probably the best microphone placement.
Holding the mic, holding the mic makes me actually feel like a fucking, like, reporter.
And back to you, Tom.
And back to you, Dixon Butts. Dixon Boutte.
I'd hate to see us be actual. Could you imagine us behind a fucking desk having to restrain ourselves? Like, dude, I've seen shit that the news covers that I'm like, how the fuck are these news anchors saying that with a straight face?
Right? Like, the whole, like the fucking, the reporter that had to do, or the anchor that had to open up that whole thing about, the I think it was the David Matthews Band fucking sewage destruction thing.
What?
You didn't know about that?
No.
I think it was either the Steve Miller Band or the David Matthews Band.
Jesus.
But one of them was driving through, I think it was Chicago. But, you know, AJ, this light behind me has to go off.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Ah.
Yeah, it was they were like driving around in Chicago or some shit, and they're like, oh man, the sewage in our fucking RV is like overfilled. We gotta like stop somewhere and dump it. So they just like the driver just stopped on the side of a bridge and just opened the fucking thing and dumped like 200 pounds of human shit all over this tour boat. Like one of those open air tour boats.
They're doing it like over an overpass?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, I might have my I might have my information fucked because it was either a tour boat or a tour bus.
A tour boat.
With one of those like big opening the double decker buses or some shit. I got to look that up. We'll look that up for the show.
Something a lot of shit.
So what else? So was the whole MAGA thing what you wanted to talk about? What did you want to talk about?
Oh, hold on. Let me get this jointe rolled. Fucking
Some legal tobacco.
legal tobacco.
Oh, they talk about butt pussy.
Oh, that sound clip's gonna get a lot of use.
It is.
So, Mike, been reading a lot of the Silmarillion,
Right.
and I
I
was
haven't
wondering.
read any of it.
You haven't read it, but you have. What have you read?
I've read Fellowship at least once. I stopped about halfway through the book the second time. I haven't read. I think I got probably about a quarter of the way through Two Towers before I picked up It, and I totally forgot about.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's the shit.
It is a hefty book. It's a 1,300 page book. It's fucking huge.
Huge.
Huge. It's fucking tremendous.
Yeah, I'm reading the Silmarillion, and it's all just nothing. It's so fucking intense. Like, it's pretty much the Bible, only you're not even learning anything about, like, a relevant culture or anything. You're literally just doing it because you're a fucking nerd.
Well, I mean, you could basically do that with anything, though. We're really deep into the Fallout lore. And, maybe some of, it's alternate universe shit, but, that's still dope as fuck to go into. It's fun.
So what do you know about, the Lord of the Rings lore, though?
Well, we'd have to have a specific talk then.
I was going to say, what I'm reading in the Silmarillion is, I'm in the first chapter. I haven't progressed beyond that yet, because what I do, the way I read books is that I'll read a little bit, and then I'll be like, oh fuck, I'm in way over my head. So I'll go grab a notepad, and then come back to it, and make a shit ton of notes as I read, basically reread the whole fucking thing. So essentially, you got, a Luvatar, and then he starts, thinking. He's just sitting in the void and then thinks one day, just like the fucking biblical bullshit. You got this guy that's always existed that just doesn't feel like being alone anymore.
I'm bored. I'm gonna make people.
Time doesn't exist yet, but I feel like time has passed so much that I'm pretty bored. What the fuck?
That's true.
That's one thing I never got. How are you existing in a void and, you just don't feel time?
It's fucking boring in this void.
That brings up another question. Is it
my 110th birthday.
Is it possible to exist in consciousness and not perceive... Well, it is possible to not perceive time, I guess, and still be conscious? No.
Coma?
Yeah, but you don't...
Your brain's still alive in a coma, so technically you are conscious.
But do you have any... I guess it depends on the degree of coma that you're in to,
Yeah, I mean, there are people who say that, they actually heard people talk to them while they were in a coma. You know?
Yeah, in which case you'd have to have at least
some kind of consciousness.
Or some kind of reference of time.
Yeah, because, I mean, I wouldn't say that you really have a reference of time in a coma, though, because most people wake up and be like, how long was I out?
Right.
You know, like fucking.
Just like if you spend enough time in fucking solitary confinement, you'll come out and be like, "What day is it?"
Did you ever see the beginning of The Walking Dead?
No.
So he wakes up in a hospital after getting like shotgun shot in the chest. He wakes up in the hospital, everything's fucked, and you don't know how long time has passed since he's been shot. He was just in a coma. But I think it said he was in a coma for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
But he didn't know that, so, you know, could you imagine that? You wake up and it's the end of the fucking world. Like, you get shot, you go into shock, you go into a coma, and then you wake up, it's the end of the fucking world.
Wow, I thought my life sucked when I got shot.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I don't know, would life be better in the post-apocalypse?
I mean, you wouldn't have to deal with fucking Trump.
You wouldn't have to deal with anything, because you'd be dead.
The only thing that sucks is I'm a real shit cook. So, like, when I'm out there by myself, I'm going to be sitting there with a pot and pan over a fucking fire, like, dude.
Trying to roast a Pop-Tart. Trying to boil a Pop-Tart.
I want to find, like,
I can't get it toasted like Mom used to make it. Oh, shit.
I want to be out there, like, making some fucking shit and be like, yeah, I don't have any syrup. I can't eat this.
True.
Or, like, you know, I'll
also fucking pancakes. You're gonna kill, like, a robin. You're gonna be like Shrek. You're gonna kill a robin and steal its fucking eggs. Just make robin eggs.
You know what it's going to be more resemblant of is the scene from fucking Castaway where, like, he spends all this time looking for food and then he finally nabs a crab and, like, he just kind of picks it open and eats the raw meat and there's, like, nothing but goop.
How do you do this? I've never made a crab before.
See, the difference between me and Tom Hanks is that even with fire, I would still be eating the goopy crab.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, you're supposed... Hold on. You're supposed to fry the shit before you eat it?
No, you're supposed to fucking steam it before you eat it.
Ooh. Fucking... But yeah, you got...
he roasts it, I think.
He sticks it over a fire for some extended period of time, long enough to kill the germs. That's all he's worried about.
It's roasted, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Damn, could you imagine having to, like, knock your own tooth out because of a tooth infection, though?
That scene...
That scene sucked.
Hardcore.
Holy fuck, that scene killed me.
Hardcore. 2 sizes too small.
Tom Hanks is nude. Arnold.
Well, just 2 sizes too small. 2 sizes.
He's 2 sizes. I mean, he was in fucking Saving Private Ryan. He had all that military training and shit.
Dude, you know, for Castaway, to get himself slimmed down for the role, he spent, like, 4 weeks eating nothing, literally nothing but, like, celery and water and, like, little probiotic fluids and shit.
You should have just ate... Dude, you know what Dolly Parton did to lose a fuck ton of weight? Cabbage diet.
Dude, I imagine her fucking tour bus stank.
Yeah, probably. I mean, she had, like...
Bitch be farting.
My dad tried to do that and try to get my dad tried to get everybody in the house to fucking go on the cabbage diet. Basically, it's just... cabbage soup with potatoes with salt and pepper. And you eat that for 7 days, and then on your 8th day you eat that for 6 days, and then on your 8th day you can basically eat whatever the fuck you want.
They did a scientific study, like, breakdown of everything that's in, like, potatoes and in all this. They said in order to survive, you could live your entire life and be perfectly healthy eating nothing but potatoes covered in butter. Like, full-fat butter.
Yeah, because, like, the lard is... I mean, there's protein.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's the omega, like, fatty acids and all that kind of shit in the butter, and, like, it's the healthy fats that you're after, and then you get the...
How the fuck did we get to talking about fucking...
I don't know. First it was fucking Lord of the Rings, then it was Castaway, then it was, like, goopy crabs, then it was cooking, and now it's this. We just end up where we end up, man.
Well, the Silmalarion.
Silmalarion.
Yeah, the Silmalarion. All I know is that what's the race called? The Silmalarians or whatever.
Oh no, Valinor.
No, the race that was made by Fëanor or whatever the fuck.
Numenorians.
The ones you were asking me about earlier. They were, like, made out of fucking crystals, and, like, you were...
Oh, no, those were the actual Silmalarians.
Yeah, the Silmalarians.
Or right? Silmarils, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what... yeah.
Yeah, they're not, like, they were just, like, made by somebody.
What would you want to be in the Tolkien verse?
In the Tolkien universe,
I would want to be one of those big ass trees that, like, if they tried to tell you their name, it would take like 100 years.
They call me Treebeard. I love that. Like, Pippin's sitting on his shoulder like, yo, I got somewhere to be. And he's like, these trees have grown here the entire time, and now... Like, motherfucker's got asthma, dude. Like, maybe you're a fucking tree. Maybe you shouldn't be smoking fucking Marlboro Light 100s all fucking day.
Where's
like,
my oxygen? You were made out of oxygen.
Why are you smoking cigarettes? You're supposed to filter the air, you cunt. That would be us. We would be the fucking ants, like, light me up another cigarette. I remember when the Marlboro factory first set up. I always hated it.
Dude, shit. Fucking, well, you know, I was telling you earlier, like, I like the first movie. Like, the books are great. Like, I mean, of course, I didn't finish the last two. But, like, the books are written so fucking well. Like, the first book is written just fucking phenomenal.
Well, time out. What is the first book? Are you going from The Hobbit?
Oh, no, I'm talking about The Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
So, like,
Fellowship.
Didn't I say that?
No, I'm just making sure we're keeping with.
Yeah, the first movie was good, but the other two movies were just dull. You know, there was just nothing really there.
See, and I'm the complete opposite. I think the first one, it's cool, like it erects the story and everything like that, but it's all just a bunch of people fucking running around. The second number 2 and number 3 hits when you get the big fucking, like, tower sieges and battles and fucking orc armies and shit.
Read the book. That's all I can say. Just read the book.
I mean, I have read The Fellowship, though.
Did you read the Two Towers and shit? There's so much shit that happens in the beginning that didn't happen in the book.
No, and is that what makes the Two Towers dull?
It's like
it just takes forever to warm up.
Well, yeah, they cut out a lot of shit. And you know what? Speaking of cutting out a lot of shit, you know what I watched the other day that I'm still absolutely certain is my favorite Stanley Kubrick movie?
What's that?
A Clockwork Orange. And you know,
why do you like that movie so much? Like, what is it about? Because I've never gotten too into it.
Do you have a fucking problem with Clockwork? You think Alex the Large is not one of the best anti-heroes in cinema fucking history, or even fucking, like, literary history?
I don't know. I'd have to read and or watch. I'd have to watch it again. I've never read it before.
You should read it.
Okay.
I'll give you the book. It's really, really hard to start. But once you get used to the language and shit, you're fine. Because it's all just like a bunch of...
Cockney slang.
No, dude. It's Russian mixed with, like... It's Russian mixed with English slang.
Are they Russian?
No. It's in, like, a separate universe where, like, Russia is, like, a huge pop scene, basically. It's hard to explain. Like,
Russia is kind of like the new America instead.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to explain because they don't really explain it in the movie or the book. It's literally just
its own universe.
Kids just have a slang called nadsat,
okay,
which is just Russian phrases mixed with British slang.
Just like how Orwell invented free speak or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. So. The reason I love that movie so much, dude, it's like, it's such a fucking amazing symbol to what, like, right now, you know? It's such an amazing symbol to what a nation could be and how corrupt politicians could be to a point where they take a person and instead of rejuvenating.
Yes.
Rejuvenate. Yeah, speaking of Clockwork.
I brought you back to life so I could stab you, you fuck. I'm rejuvenating you.
No, you're rejuvenating him you're bringing him back to life by stabbing him. Whatever. Anyway, it's a magic knife. So, like, it's instead of rejuvenating him and not making him a criminal anymore. They brainwash
rehabilitating him.
Whatever.
No, rejuvenating means to bring back from life. Rehabilitate just means to like unfuck your brain.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a little brain fucked right now.
You need to be rejuvenated.
Oh, they talk about butt pussy.
So, like, I think that, yeah, instead of taking a person and putting them through the system and helping them, they brainwash him into not doing the things that he loves to do. You know? And mind
so it's kind of like Orwell again in the sense that the government took away people's language that they couldn't even express how they felt correctly.
But instead of that, it's because a big thing around it is that he loves to do these things because it makes him feel alive, right? He likes to rape, and he likes to beat the shit out of people, and he likes to steal and rob from people because it makes him feel alive, and that's what he loves to do. But the government took it to a point where instead of showing him why that's wrong, and instead of helping him see that there's a better way to express than raping and murdering people, they brainwash him by like taking all the things that are around him and making him sick, giving him drugs so that he'll
negatively associate all that shit with the drugs.
Exactly. So like you've seen the fucking him and strapped down and the eyes open and shit like that. That's all based around like consumerism too.
Oh yeah.
It's all about consumerism too, because you're so stuck on this screen that you know you're blind to what's actually going on. But all he heard was the music, and that's what truly made him sick. Was that they took the music and associated it with the bad shit while on this drug, and he loved Beethoven. That's why the second symphony was his favorite. And while the movie was going, that was playing. So he got sick thinking about, because when he hears that, he thinks of just all the things he could do, like rape and kill. And he said that's why in the beginning, remember in the beginning, he was like, he locked himself in his room, got a snake out, chilled out, put on Beethoven, and sat there, and he said, and in my head, I found these lovely visions, and it was just a montage of all the fucked up shit, war and pestilence and murder and all that shit, beating the fuck out of people, naked bitches, because that song brings him joy because he thinks about that. Right. But because of that, that's why he tried to jump out that window.
Right.
So it's beautifully shot. It's beautifully written. It was very, 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 very close to the book. There was a couple scenes that, you know, he couldn't do, or else he probably would have gotten arrested. But I don't know. It's like I felt like that novel was.
It was unique.
It was definitely unique, and it had a definite like Orwellian feel to it.
When was it written?
1978.
78.
I think.
Let me see.
Hold on. He wrote this book in 62. When did Orwell come out with 1984?
I just said 1949 like 3 times.
Oh, was that it? Okay,
yeah.
My bad. I thought you meant A Clockwork Orange. My bad.
No, I said 1984. Yeah, anyway.
Because you said 1984, so I thought you meant A Clockwork Orange came out in 1984.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. It
Maybe
didn't sound right.
That joint.
It's okay.
Slapping that butt pussy.
All right, so that's plenty for an opener, I guess.
Well, I was gonna. I didn't get more than like a sentence in the fucking Silmarillion before what I wanted to say, what was kind of funny about it.
Sorry.
Was like, it's dead-assed. Like, it's fucking, lo and behold, it's, like, literally biblical in its structure, like, the way that it's written. And it uses all, like, the archaic kind of language and stuff, like thy, thou, whilst, So, what happens is that, what's his name? Iluvatar starts singing, he thinks all of these little, angels into existence, basically, and he instructs them in, like, how to sing, and they all start singing together, and right the fuck away, this guy named Melkor just, like, fucks up the whole harmony, like, right. On purpose. Like, he brings it upon himself, like, you know what I want to do? Is my own fucking thing. Fuck this guy. So instead of doing the ha, he goes like, and fucking. So Iluvatar gets pissed and kind of stands up and just screams as loud as he fucking can, and all the music comes to a halt. And he's like, "God damn it, Melkor! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Come here, come over here. All of you, come over here." Walk this way. You see the void? What's that?
The void.
What the fuck is that?
See the void?
Oh, wait. You guys don't have eyes? You guys can only sing right now? Okay, here's some fucking eyes. Look. What is that? What is that?
What did you do?
And they're like, we don't know. It looks pretty, though. And he's like, this is what you guys created, okay? Now, if you guys had it your way, y'all would be fighting over, like, who could erect the largest pillar on this thing, not giving a fuck, what would come after it. There's going to be shit unfolding here, but I can't, like, you guys just look at you. Fucking look at you. You have eyes. Look at you. And that's basically the beginning of how, like, the Earth or Arda got fucking created. And I just thought that was funny. It's literally like, I'm bored, so I'm going to think all these beings, and they all just come out like, oh, this one guy's like, and he's like, guys, shut the, come here, look what you did.
Dude, basically, Cannibal Corpse came out of nowhere and just ripped a hole in the void.
Melkor's metal as fuck, dude.
Melkor.
Yeah.
Metalcore. Metal.
Now we know.
Oh, shit.
Y'all can thank Tolkien for As I Lay Dying.
That's probably not a compliment.
Texas in July.
I don't think that's a compliment either. I don't think it is.
August Burns Red? That's stretching. There's no good fucking metalcore, Mike.
Trivium.
There's no good metalcore, Mike.
I like Trivium. They went up for a Grammy.
I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta get the fucking microphone out of my...
Yeah, Jesus.
No, I'm just saying I gotta get it out of my face so it's not all up in the camera and shit. Alright, so I just brought up the picture while you were talking about it.
Yeah. And you know what? I called it the Similarion so fucking long because that L is so hard to slip in there. Silmalarion. Just say Similarion and then say Silmalarion and just feel how much of a fucking, like, clutchy, trippy sentence.
Similarion.
Yeah, Similarion.
Similarion.
Versus Silmalarion.
Silmalarion.
I have Silmanella.
I got Silmalarion, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't wish Silmalarion upon my worst enemy.
Not that.
I got all this, like, Silmalarion fucking, like, building up underneath my dick.
We didn't do a moment of silence.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, this is the cold opener, so let's have our moment of silence.
That's a 30-minute cold opener. Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh. Warning! All Podunk Punks content on all social media videos and websites are intended for your entertainment. However, if you are the type who is easily offended, please find the nearest plastic bag and promptly drape it over your head. We engage in satire, give crude commentary, curse, and, well, you get the gist. We're not saints. We're the Podunk Punks. And if you like our shit, be sure to subscribe.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
What up?
What the fuck is up?
What is up? I am LordMikeBedlam.
And I'm ScowlingAl.
And we are not saints.
Wait.
We are the Podunk Punks.
And this is Mr. Bananaman.
Fuck this guy.
Man, this is our new guest, though.
I don't like him.
Why do you have a problem with him already? This is going to be a long fucking podcast.
I don't know, man. He fits in your hand pretty well.
You can thank Ray Comfort for that.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
Just thinking about it, like...
God.
I'm just sitting...
God fashioned this to be exactly this way.
I don't think he likes
giving him a back massage, Mike. Just giving him a little...
You're raping our guest. What's his name?
Give him a little back massage.
You didn't even tell me we were going to have a guest on this show.
He's a fucking gangster, dude. He's fucking... He's not Crip or Blood because he's yellow, but, I mean, he's his own thing, man. He's his own fucking brand.
What were the yellow gangsters in San Andreas?
Oh, fuck.
The Vargos?
Yeah, Vargos.
I knew it.
You're right. That was good.
But anyway, you didn't dude, you're suffocating our guest.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What? I don't think he came all this way to, like, get stuck in your crotch area. So...
yeah, you're right.
What's his name? You didn't even tell me we were going to have a guest today, dude.
Fucking Bananaman's, man.
His name's Bananaman's?
His name is Ban. His middle name is Anna. His last name's fucking Mans.
Mans.
Yes.
So his name is...
Bananamans.
Bananaman. All right.
Bananamans.
All right, well, he seems like a real homie.
Man.
Welcome to the Podunk Punks, bud.
Yeah, fucking right, he's a real podunk punk. You know what? I don't need your fucking permission for this. He's an official podunk punk.
You fucking interrupted my intro.
I'm sorry.
We're not saints. We are the Podunk Punks, and we got a fucking show for you guys today.
Yeah.
That was an extended cold opener that we're gonna probably clip.
Yeah, we're going to chop up all nice, but...
We'll put the extended version on there just so if you guys want to turn your fucking phone off. You son of a bitch.
I didn't know where my phone was right there.
Like,
shit.
We're going to, chop it up so you guys can check that out. But we'll have a full, like, the extended 30-minute version just because we kind of got off on a pretty...
I swear to God, 2 hours...
Oh, they talk about butt pussy!
2 hours, nothing happens on my fucking phone. I sit down and do this godforsaken fucking podcast, everything in the world's gotta fucking happen.
I bet Bananaman's just fell over. Is he having a stroke?
He's very prone to them. He lacks nutrients. The only ones he has, is mostly potassium. He's Ukrainian.
He's Ukrainian?
Or Uzbekistanian.
He's Bananastanian, dude.
I can't. He's going to be a little lopsided.
Yeah, just let him sleep.
He's had too much lean.
Yeah, too much. Fucking, So, AJ, what are we doing?
Shit, man.
So, I got kind of like... I got in a little bit of a bored state while I was driving down here. And I realized, we haven't really talked extensively on atheism in a while.
I know I did that one video, so I kind of did. So I'm going to let you do most of the talking for this one.
Okay. So,
but what you got?
Well, I just kind of went up, and I'm just going to show us on here because they don't need to see the questions. But I kind of. That went up my butt crack.
I am in a closed room with this man.
So I don't know. I just kind of typed in questions to ask an atheist because I got bored.
All right, hold on. Let me get closer to God.
Oh, boy.
God damn it.
Yeah, we're going to need it. All right, that way you can see the shit. Hold on. I do want to pull up this, though.
Does God reside on Cloud 9?
Where the fuck did it go? I just saw it. Where is it? There was a goddamn... Look, hold on. I just saw it right there. So, all right.
Who do you
say
my name?
There is an ad with Jesus from...
Passion?
Is that Passion?
I don't know if it's Passion.
I'm pretty sure it's Passion, but like, there's fucking Jesus from Passion on here. I need a fucking...
Oi.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? Did you forget your crucifix?
I forgot my charger. Okay, 2 seconds, guys. We'll be right back. back. Sorry.
We're back. Technical difficulties.
My bad. Mike forgot his charger.
Yeah. Can't even say technical difficulties. I was trying to let you have a pass, man.
Mike, I am the most competent technician in the Podunk Punks.
That's why you're our leading engineer there, bud. So, who do you say
That was probably
I
a
am?
mistake, bro. All right. So first off, I did want to say, like,
Can they see this?
yeah, now they can.
Who do you say I am? Say my name.
Who you say I am?
Say my name, bitch.
Say, bitch, say, Papa Smurf, can we lick your ass? Yeah, lick my ass, bitch. Like, that. Sometimes I compare Papa Smurf to Jesus.
Hey.
I don't know why. But, fucking, yeah, I think it's kind of fucked up that this is on a page telling you to question atheists. Because it's like...
Are you? Is that a question? Are you daring us? Is that... Who do you say I am?
Well, it's not even just that. It's like, you ask why we don't believe your bullshit, and you have one of the perfect reasons why we don't believe your bullshit.
Look at this ridiculous death cult bloody fucking bullshit.
And the fact that God killed his son?
Which was himself, but not really, but kind of, sort of, in
You're
a
thinking
sense,
the Trinity,
maybe.
though. You're thinking Trinity on that shit, bro, and that's something I don't want to get the fuck into right now.
Well, we might have to, depending on how these questions
All right,
go.
let's
What's the
talk-
first one, man?
All right, let's do it. Go ahead, AJ. Ask me a question.
Are you absolutely sure there is no God? If not, then is it possible that there is a God? And if it is possible that God exists, then can you think of any reason that would keep you from wanting to look at the evidence?
The evidence that you're telling me is go outside and look at the trees and the stars and how could everything possibly just be here and form from nothing. It's like, it's completely possible, but there's like a 0.0001 chance of it ever happening again. And are you absolutely sure there is no God? No, I'm not. It would be foolish for me to say with absolute proof there is no God, because I don't have proof that God doesn't exist either. Nor do I have proof that there is a God. If not, and is it possible that there is a God? There could be, but it really depends on the perception of what you mean. Like, a being, because God is a being. God is a superhuman, basically. And, I mean, you could say the universe is God because it's alive.
That's
but
what
it's not a
pantheism
being.
is, but,
Yeah, but
that's not really... I mean, let me put it this way. My whole thing is...
Before you start, I'm sorry
Go
to
ahead.
cut you off, but before you start, you used to tell me that you believe that pantheism is a easy way out.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
I mean, I can't really see.
We already have a name for the universe. It's the fucking universe, or the cosmos. Why the hell do you want to call it God? God, see, with God comes all of this semantic fucking baggage. There's all of this baggage to that word. So the universe is the universe, and we have a separate word for that for a reason.
Back your camera up a little bit, or like turn it to the side a little.
This way?
Right, that way. Yeah. Okay, you're good. Good.
No, I mean, that's pretty much it.
I can understand calling the universe God in a metaphorical sense, even though
It depends on the context. You gotta
Yeah.
be, really careful the way you use that word.
because if you're using capital G, you mean like the person,
Yeah.
like the person God. But if
The
you,
baggage.
if you say that with a lowercase g, as in like a God, then maybe.
I mean, just as like a creative force that has, complete governance over your life because you live in its fabric, then yeah, but I mean...
But to answer the question, is it not possible that there is a God? Yes, it is possible, but it can't. In no way do I think it's one of the fucking trillions of fucking representations we have of a God right now. There's no golden calf. There's no well, there might have been a person named Jesus, but there's definitely no, fucking sky daddy in the sky that the Quran or the fucking Bible try to push. That's not No.
Number 2.
Okay. Would you agree that intelligently designed things call for an intelligently designed or intelligent designer of them? Now, if we were talking like a intelligent designer as in the universe, I would say yes, because I wouldn't. Only the universe knows, only nature knows how nature truly, truly works.
Do you see that there's an inherent problem with the way that you kind of said that? The word knows implies a consciousness. So the problem with that is that saying nature knows something is that there's an implication that there's a mind and a knowing. So
well, when I say nature, I don't mean like trees and plants and animals and shit. I mean like the universe, but just as a different term.
Yeah, but
like,
I'm saying that by putting knows with the universe, there's like a connotation that the universe could have consciousness, which is what we're trying to differentiate from the whole God thing.
Okay,
if
I'm
the
sorry.
universe actually does have consciousness and knowing things.
Okay, then I won't say knows then, but only the universe can work the way the universe works.
Yeah.
And, like, if the universe were conscious, it's the only thing that would know how it works. Right. Because I don't think we have the perception. Like Joey was saying in our debate, our atheist debate, or religious debate, I don't think we have enough brain power to really concentrate on what a god really is, or what made us, or how the inner workings of the universe is. Because we could find something totally fucking out of this world that we won't even understand what it does. There are things that we still do.
But there's
whatever.
The problem with that is, though, is that that's been the case for literally everything that we've found, and then we dig a little deeper and learn how it works and shit like that. Like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater in terms of, like, yeah, we have, like, a primate brain and all that, and we have our evolutionary origins and all that kind of stuff, but we've come a long fucking way.
Definitely.
We know how to manipulate our environment down to the nuclear fucking level.
Definitely.
And, like, I don't know, saying, like, well, we don't have a mind that could even, like, perceive of all this shit. It's like, well, why can't we try? Why the fuck can't we
there's
try?
nothing wrong with trying. I just don't think there's a point. Because, like, I don't think there's really going to be knowing everything. And sometimes that's better. You know? I don't know.
I disagree.
Sometimes there's some things that I don't want to know. Do I want to know if there are megalodons still in the fucking ocean? No. Fuck that. I don't want that shit in my ocean.
I do.
Fuck that. No. But
never go swimming again.
Oh, never in a million years. But, like, would you agree that an intelligently designed thing is called? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't agree, because if one little thing was different about the way that we evolved, we would have been designed completely different.
And what the fuck is intelligent about our design? The same hole that we breathe through is the same hole that we eat through. Right next to the one we eat to.
Like, we shit right next to where we piss. Like, that's not intelligent, dude. Okay, next one.
Yeah, I mean, another.
I'm sorry, go ahead. You haven't really. Well, you kind of answered it, I guess.
I mean, the last little answer to this question for me would be like, you know, would you agree that intelligently designed things call for an intelligent designer of them? Well, yes, in general, you know, everything does have a source, everything does have, you know, like, it's the watchmaker argument, but the problem is that we don't have another universe to see if it has a design. Like, the universe is something that we are trapped inside of and cannot say anything else about regarding the outside of it. So,
unless we can get outside of it.
Which will never happen because it's forever expanding.
Exactly.
And it's expanding beyond the speed of light. So, like, we don't have universes to see who created them. We are stuck within this. So it's useless trying to use this argument, because the most you're ever going to get with a scientist that's honest with you is, I don't know. And that's the right answer for this kind of thing. Anyone that tries to trap you with this, like, well, you know, a fucking watch has a designer, so, you know, why wouldn't the universe have a designer? It's like, I don't know. What the fuck? We don't even know what the universe really fucking is. Like, what the fuck is a Higgs boson particle?
Yeah.
You know, like, what the fuck is it? It's got its charge and it does this. What the fuck is the Higgs field? Like, why is that here? It's the why questions that we will never fucking get the answer to. And this is kind of a why question. It's like, well, you know, why does it, if a watch has a designer, why doesn't it? We don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Can I like derail completely off fucking tracks real quick?
Yeah.
I just had a really fucked up thought. You know what I haven't seen in maybe like all the way through in maybe like 10 years or so? Men in Black, like the original one, right? And I was sitting here thinking of the plot of that movie, right? The plot of the movie is that a cat has a little thing on its neck that is the galaxy that they're in. And if somebody has that, they rule the galaxy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here thinking about this whole intelligent designer thing. And you know what popped up into my head? The ending of that movie, like very, very end, where like they show the fucking trinket, the little galaxy trinket, and the fucking aliens are playing marbles with them.
Yep.
And I'm like, hold the fucking phone for a second here.
Yup.
Like, sometimes people give me this argument. Let me pull the 2 cams real quick. Sometimes people pull the argument, or even just the theory, that our universe is part of some bigger being. Because of, like, the way nebulas look. Looks like an eye.
Everything's, like, fractal, too.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, and it's like, someone is like, well, we could be the fucking brain particle of a fucking being outside of our universe or
Getting
some
all
shit.
Animal House on
And
us.
I'm just like, yeah, but that's like, it's the weirdest fucking thought I could ever think of.
But you know what's another crazy thought? Is that those aliens that are flicking the marbles that is our universe and all the other universes and everything, they're in their own universe.
Yeah. So that's...
And what the fuck governs that one?
That makes us feel even smaller than we
Which
actually...
raises the question, you can never, ever, 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 ever get rid of that fucking problem of who created God. If God exists in the void, then obviously the void has some kind of space or whatever. I mean, I don't care if you say, oh, he's a soul and he's immaterial and whatever. If there's something fucking there, there's something and not nothing. And that something had to fucking come from somewhere. So if you're going to say, God created everything, well,
God
what the fuck
did the
created
bang,
God?
Like, God did the Big Bang. Like, how did he create the Big Bang? How did he get there to create the Big Bang?
Oh,
when there
well,
was
he always
nothing?
was.
Yeah, he was always there. Well, how the fuck when there was nothing?
And I forget who said this, but credit to either, I don't know if it's Dawkins, Krauss, or Dillahunty or what, but if you can posit a God with no beginning, you can posit a fucking universe with no beginning.
There
Just
you go.
Occam's razor, cut out the fucking middleman.
Oh, that was Hitchens, I thought.
Might have been
I
Hitchens.
think it was Hitchens. Anyway, next question.
Would you agree that nothing cannot produce something?
No. Because we don't even know how that something really produced.
Well, my whole thing, we don't have an example of nothing.
Exactly.
No matter where you go in space, there's nowhere exists a perfect vacuum.
Yep.
There will always be some influence. That's what relativity literally means, is that there's no place where you can get away from something else. If there's something else out there, it will have some kind of relation to you.
Yep.
Relativity. Relation. So, like... Plus, Lawrence Krauss, despite, you know, whatever fucking trouble he's in playing titty grab in The Office or whatever, Lawrence Krauss kind of worked out that even if you do get the emptiest of empty space in our universe that we can possibly dilute to our experimental, hypothetical, whatever the fuck, you still have, like, these, what did he call it? Quantum fluctuations and shit like that, where, like, gravity and, like, quantum gravity and shit will just, the only word I can use for it is fluctuate. And something sporadic will happen. Random. Completely random. So that shows, like, a propensity for our own universe to create its own randomness.
That's deep.
Which generates everything that we fucking have. So, like, the fact that our universe can create quantum randomness that translates to fucking any other kind of actual randomness, from, like, the quantum to the real, means that we can have everything that we fucking have without a god.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
And, and one thing I kind of thought, and please correct me if I'm wrong, like, black matter, the shit that is the nothing of space, basically.
Well, it's not that it's the nothing of space. Dark matter is... we don't know what it is.
It's basically how far we can see into the universe?
No. Dark matter is literally, we just don't know what it is. There's patches of it all over the place, but we don't know what it is. It's basically, you know what it is? It's weight in the... it's mass... not weight, it's mass in the universe that cannot be accounted for. Basically, when we take, like, heat signatures, maybe not heat signatures, but some kind of signature of the galaxy, when we take those big, weird fucking pictures, we'll see these big honking chunks of space that just come out black. Yeah. And there's shit there, like there's stars and stuff there, but what that means is that there's mass there that I guess we can see through or whatever, but it's unaccounted for. Like, we don't know just what the flying fuck it is.
That's pretty dope.
Yes.
That's cool as shit.
So,
well, what's the shit that, what's the shit that's, like, beyond our universe, the nothing? Because, like, say our universe is expanding, right? Because our universe is expanding.
Right.
The shit that's beyond that expansion that it's expanding through.
It's not expanding through anything. Space and time are coming into existence in and of itself. Imagine it more of like a blossoming flower that constantly blossoms.
Kind of like, ooh.
It makes its own space inside of itself and expands into itself.
Yo, you know what's a great, like, simile to that? The fucking volcanic rifts under the ocean? Where it's like, it's constantly pouring fucking volcano juice out, and it's just turning into fucking ash as soon as it hits out. Yeah. It's just turning into...
the Earth's pre-cum.
Can you take that part out? Because I feel really stupid for asking that.
No.
I feel bad.
No, because a lot of people don't know what the fuck...
Because I always... When people say that the universe is expanding... See, this is one of the things that makes me an atheist, because the shit that I find out about the universe, it's like, how the fuck could that just be created? Mm-hmm. You know, like by an intelligent design, I guess. But I always thought that the shit that's on the other side, when they say that, like, the universe is expanding, it's like a bubble. Mm-hmm. So it's like this, but I'm imagining it like, I'm basically imagining the idea that the multiverse theory is true.
Right.
So, like, all that expansion black shit before you get to another universe, you know what I mean?
The thing is that there's a couple different equations that give a couple different answers, and what those answers...
Shit.
What?
Hold on. Oh.
Ooh, hold on.
Oh.
Ooh.
E.
Ooh. Ow.
Yo, highbrow content, bro.
Yeah, fuck. Ouch.
Yeah, I know. My neck is fucking killing me. All right, let's do it.
But yeah, there's a couple different equations, and depending on what those equations give you, it gives you different outcomes for what the universe could possibly... There's a couple different theories, is what I'm trying to say, and one of them is the multiverse theory.
Honestly, I think that the multiverse theory makes a lot of sense.
It makes logical sense. I don't know whether or not it makes a lot of mathematical sense.
I mean, it's the universe, dude. Sometimes the math just doesn't add up. Just kind of...
Well, that's always going to be the problem, is that we are confined in our universe and can't test outside of it.
That's one of the things I meant earlier when I was saying that, like, we can't know everything, you know? So the way that shit works, we might not ever find out how to do that. But, like... I just imagine it as, like, a bubble bath, you know? Like, you're sitting in the water's space. And then you smack your hand down into the water and all the bubbles come up. Those are the universes. And it's kind of, like, scattered among everything, you know? And it's just big puddles of water before you get to another bubble. That's the idea I always had in my head. So when I think that our universe is expanding, I mean, like, the black shit that... is nothing beyond other universes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm sorry. I'm having a fucking...
No, yeah, Lawrence Krauss actually worked this out, and the only phrase I can really remember of it is, and this is his quote, is that, quote unquote, so there's a theory that this isn't his quote, my bad, actually on the quote thing, but I'll get to that in a minute. He, God damn it.
You listen to DMX?
Don't worry about it. Maybe. Where's the hood at?
Where the hood at?
My fellow Caucasioids.
Jesus. Only white people listen to Wu-Tang Clan.
It's fucking true. Anyway, so there's a theory that dark matter, the weight that we can't...
I'm sorry, I'm trying to, get it again.
Yeah, so the weight...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting for you to stop.
Go ahead. No, yep.
I hope that sounded great.
Oh, that's going to clip like a motherfucker.
It looked like it.
Yeah,
it
nice.
Like it.
Hell yeah, okay.
Drink up, bitch.
Yeah, I'm going to get my day's work out of this episode. Fucking. And I don't even get paid for this shit, which you guys can help change.
Yo, check out our Patreon.
Chang. That was Ching, not chain. It's like money, Ching, not... I'm not racist. Anyway, so there's a theory that the weight that we can't account for in this universe, the fucking dark matter, is actually, get this, another according to if you stick with the multiverse theory, it's another universe bumping into ours.
Right.
That's fucking crazy, right?
That is pretty fucking crazy.
It's basically like, imagine our universe is the mommy's belly and we just felt the baby kick.
Yeah, it's kind of
and
crazy.
We the dark matter is a reflection of that.
What if it's like the fucking merging galaxies where it's like, like the Milky Way and the other one's going to hit at some point? What if it's just like, boom, and everything just forms in together as like a big Siamese baby of a fucking galaxy?
Dude, you know what'd be crazy? What if it was more like... What if it was more like... oh god, the Truman Show, where literally we're all just chilling one day, doing normal everyday shit, and then through the scaffolding of our universe itself, another universe just rips the fuck through.
It's like the fucking alien from Predator.
My god. But yeah, Lawrence Krauss worked it out, and he said that, quote unquote, if you could invent a machine that could spank space-time, just give it a good smack, you could knock out all these virtual particles and shit like that. And I don't want to give away any more information. You should check out his thing on, it's called the universe and nothing, or the different flavors of nothing, or some shit. But he worked it all out, and there's a couple theories, but the multiverse is one of them. Another one is that our universe is I believe it's called a open universe where, and I could be getting my shit completely wrong.
Like an open air stadium.
It just keeps going for fucking ever, and it's eventually going to die from, it's going to die a heat death. It's just going to fucking cool off and just fucking die. Everything's going to keep spreading apart and keep, fucking flinging apart until everything's all the stars are so far away, all life is going to die, and then all the stars are going to die out.
Imagine how fucking long that would be.
Because get this.
Oh my god.
All of the galaxies, as we speak, are moving farther and farther. You know why? Because, like I said, space-time, remember how I said it's like a blossoming flower?
Right.
Well, you know that two petals that start out really close to each other inside the seed eventually end up really fucking far apart, right? Mm-hmm. So that's where we're at right now. We're in the unfolding of the petals. So all of the shit that's here right now is going to be spread the fuck out. Trillions and trillions and trillions of years.
Science, dude, this is no longer...
Because it's space-time.
This is no longer the Atheist Questions segment. This is now the AJ's science lecture.
I think the closed...
In a good way.
I think the closed universe is the one where it expands... And then...
it'll stop.
Well, no. It expands, and then the expansion basically gets to a point where it kind of can't... It's like a rubber band where it's got to come back eventually, essentially.
Oh my God, so everything will just go... just fucking crush everything.
Exactly.
That's
go right back into a singularity that'll explode and rubber band.
Restart the whole universe, dude.
And so there's a theory that there is no beginning of time. Our universe is just bam, 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 forever.
Like, and would that be like a continuance too? Like everything would be the same?
No.
Because like, all right, I'm getting this idea from an episode of Futurama where like the professor invents a time machine that only goes forward. Mm-hmm. And
it's like a Mario game. He's got to walk all the way through the level before he gets to the center again.
Yeah, and so like he went all the way back in time, and then history repeated itself. So they had to go back to like a certain point in time.
Whoa! Hey, what was the purpose of life anyway?
Who knows? Probably some hogwash about the human spirit.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
The stars are receding. Oh, the vast emptiness.
Yeah, I can take a hint.
The last proton should be decaying about now.
Bye, last proton.
And here we are, the end of the universe.
Well, now what? You guys want to talk?
No, thanks.
Did anyone else see that?
Unbelievable. It's a second Big Bang. My God, is it possible?
It must be possible. It's happening. By the way, what's happening?
It appears this universe is exactly identical to the old one. If so, we just need to keep going forward in time to the point when we left. The Earth is born! Ladies and gentlemen, the moon!
Look, the first fish to crawl up on land.
It was coming right at us. You saw it.
I'm gonna grab another beer.
Fry! You're missing the dinosaurs!
It's okay, they're not going anywhere. Where'd they go?
Now what's going on there?
History.
Hang on, I just want to make one stop.
Betrachten Sie meinen Schnabel!
Like, I don't know what that theory is called, but I want to look it up.
The way I would answer that is I'd imagine, every time you throw a grenade, no two grenades go off exactly the same, right? So
right.
When a universe... think about the Big Bang and how chaotic of an event that was. It was a huge explosion and expansion, and then everything, all these different dust particles started settling and all that kind of shit.
Hey, we're going into 30 minutes. We should probably go on to
4.
these fucking questions. Because we could talk about science. Dude, we should probably do that. We should, actually have a science... We used to have a science... some kind of science experiment fucking segment. I don't remember what it was called. But we should try and find some really interesting fucking shit. We should do, a whole segment on fucking that dark matter.
Okay.
Because that was cool. We should try and learn with the audience.
Would you agree with me that just because we cannot see something with our eyes, such as our mind, gravity, magnetism, the wind, that does not mean it doesn't exist?
No, because there's evidence that those things do exist.
Yeah,
Hold on. Gravity.
Yeah. Gravity is literally a description of an event.
It's windy outside right now. Our mind. Have you been on
You
watch
literally
people
can
die?
see the wind. Anyone who's ever hung up clothes outside on a fucking, like...
Can see the wind, yeah.
Can see the fucking wind.
Yo, have you ever been on Watch People Die on Reddit? I've seen a mind. It's not good.
It ain't good.
It's pretty fucking gross, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean...
Fuck that. Next question.
No, you're exactly right,
That's
though. We
fucking
can
stupid.
measure all of those things in some way, shape, or
Yeah,
form.
like, we have evidence that those exist. We don't have evidence that God exists.
You're right. For what we can't see with our eyes, we can create machines for. Machines are an extension of our senses.
Where the fuck did you see that?
No, I'm
That's
saying
perfect.
that. I'm
No, you're
fucking
right.
saying that. I'm saying
Magnetism, dude.
Like, no.
How do fucking magnets work? Like, I want to know. That is a dead meme. I don't know why I said it. I don't know why I said it.
I don't know why.
Would you also agree? I didn't agree with the first one, dumbass. Would you also agree that just because we cannot see God with our eyes does not necessarily mean he exists? I already answered this question and I said he could possibly exist, but there's still no fucking evidence that he does.
By definition, he's unmeasurable. He's supernatural.
Yeah.
So what is everything that we come in contact with is natural. So by their definition, God can't. There's nothing we can fucking do.
Like
so
they
why
can't
bother?
they can't explain why fucking Carrie has psychic powers. You know, like there's not like they could scan her fucking brain. They could try and figure that out, but there's no way they would figure out how the fuck she got these supernatural powers. Because
Well, actually, unlike the answer to this, that one would be God. Technically, Satan. I thought it was a demonic thing.
no, there was no like
Carrie wasn't a demonic thing.
No, there was no like. That was. I mean, The Exorcist was.
Well, demon
like,
as fuck, but yeah.
But Carrie was just a girl with telekinesis.
Oh shit!
Pretty
okay.
much. You know what was kind of fucked up? Catherine.
Catherine, yeah.
Catherine, is that what it's called?
I guess. Never read that. Was that the one who gave birth to the devil?
No, it was the fucking car. The car that was alive.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was...
I forgot what it's called. Whatever. Would you agree that something presently exists? Yes. If something presently exists...
One more thing about number 5.
Oh, I didn't. My bad. I didn't even read 6.
No, it's just one more thing about number 5 is that, like, this is what pisses me off. Would you also agree that because we can't see God, but it doesn't mean he exists? Well, okay, what's the evidence for God? Oh, he's supernatural. Oh, okay, so that's where it fucking ends. It's like literally...
An arc on a mountain. That's actually... That's something that they fucking take to that.
The correct response to this is give me one way that we can test for God. Oh, he's supernatural? Okay, then fuck you. Like, fuck
you say
off.
you hear God's voice in your head, but you probably see a fucking doctor.
Yeah. Number 6.
Go ahead. All right, number 6. In light of the Big Bang evidence for the origin of the universe, is it more reasonable to believe that no one created something out of nothing or something created something out of nothing? See, this is basically just the same question. I think it was as number 3. Yeah. Would you agree that nothing produced something? So I'm not answering that fucking question again. Number 8 or number 7. Okay. Would you agree that something presently exists if I see it? If something presently exists and something cannot come from nothing, then would you also agree that something must have always existed? Well, we know that nothingness existed.
Would you agree that something presently exists? If something presently exists, would you also agree that something must have?
Well, no, it's that fucking dude. It's that argument where it's like that lamp is sitting right there. Do you see that lamp? Does that lamp exist? Now, if I took that lamp out in the next room, does it still exist?
Yeah.
Well, you can't see it. You know, it's the if you can't see it, the faith can make you feel it.
Or it's the whole thing of like, well, where did this fucking universe come from? You know, if my whole thing is like, if something cannot come from nothing, then would you also agree that something must have also... Fuck, number 8. This one's too fucking stupid. They keep rewording the same shit.
Yeah, if
You're
something
right.
presently exists and something cannot come from nothing, would you also agree that something must have always existed? But that's the thing, is we just said that...
The universe could have always existed.
The Big Bang could have... Yeah, the universe could have always existed. So, therefore, the Big Bang could have just been something that happened in the universe that... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. Timelessness and, like, the complete... But like forever and timelessness are completely two different things. Like,
yeah, like
time. Like, this is so fucky to put into words.
Well, did they? I hate to be that guy again, but is it fact that time came before the Big Bang?
No, time started. Look, space-time is the exact pair space with time, because Einstein worked that out. That's why we call it space-time. So it is one thing. Okay. So when space came into existence, time came into existence.
Okay, exactly. So something can come from nothing as long as there's particles involved.
Right, like nothing can have timelessness.
Yeah.
Time came into existence, so therefore whatever came, there was no, like, that's what gets fucky. That's why you're kind of right. Like, our brains aren't built to perceive this kind of shit, because we're always like, well, what came before? But you can't think of it like that, because there is no before with timelessness. That something could have been something that always was, that didn't have a before. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can get rid of God with all of this. You don't need fucking God. God damn it.
And there was no God. If number 8, if it takes an intelligent being to produce an encyclopedia, if it takes an intelligent being to produce an encyclopedia, then it would not also take an intelligent being to produce the equivalent of 1,000 sets of an encyclopedia full of information in one first cell animal. Even such as atheists, Hershey Dawkins.
Amoebas must have as much information in their DNA as 1,000 Encyclopedia Britannicas. So, yeah. Wow.
What the fuck
wow.
are you
If you
even
would, the
asking?
funny part about this is, if you fucking read The Blind Watchmaker, that whole book is literally about refuting this one fucking argument.
Yeah, so
you dumb pieces of shit.
You fucking cited the book and you didn't even get it.
No, hold on. Go back up.
Sorry, go ahead.
So
yeah, let's actually answer. I lost track because what are you even asking? I'm sorry, go ahead.
We should like make this its own fucking video at this point. Like, just make this its own separate video.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, we can breeze through all that other stuff soon. I think. I don't know. I mean, we could probably cut some of this and then make the entire thing a video. Like, we can cut it like here and then just keep going now and then make an actual like full video on this and just cut this for time for this video.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like an extended clip.
Whatever works.
Behind the scenes.
Behind my nuts. Fucking.
You need to bleep out more stuff. It's funny. What if I said now? Bleep it.
What's the timestamp there, Mikey?
On this video, it's 37.
Okey
37.
doke.
It's like 37 minutes exactly.
But yeah, it's basically like, well, if it takes an intelligent being to produce an encyclopedia, then, why wouldn't it take an intelligent being to produce a fucking animal, There's like way more information in an animal than a fucking book, and we've already been over this a million fucking times. The universe is enigmatic. Deal with it. Put on your big, like, you don't have to go around making, like, sky daddies. Like, it's okay. Like, look, like, everybody, it's cool. Like, I know, like, look. I know, like, the world is tough. Universe is tough. Universe is hard. Universe is big.
Cam.
Universe is mean, right? Universe bad, right? But really, like, it's okay. It's all okay. The universe is fine. You don't need to invent bullshit to get by. You just need copious amounts of butt pussy. It's okay.
Oh, they talk about butt pussy.
But you don't need to invent fucking sky daddies about it. Like, if you need a hug, if you need some closure, call Daddy ScowlingAl. I'll be the sky daddy for all of you. I'll give you all the warmest.
Call Papa Al, dude.
I'll give you all of the. I'll take you under my wings, and I'll give you the warmest, loving cuddle, hugs, whatever that you fucking incels need. I just. For the love of God, drop the fucking flying spaghetti monster's not funny. Hold on. The fucking flying spaghetti monster's not funny anymore.
AJ, are you getting sentimental? Do I need to turn on the music?
The goddamn... the Norse gods are fun and everything if you're fucking edgy. But you don't need it. You don't need any of it. You're all better than this. You can do so much better. Just... come back. I wish you'd fucking come back.
You okay, dude?
No, let's just go on to number 9. If an effect cannot be greater than its cause, since you can't give what you do not have to give, then does it not make more sense that mind produce matter than that matter produce mind, as atheists say? Just nothing came from nothing shit all back over again. How many this is a testament to how many times you can reword the same fucking thing.
Question.
Yeah.
It's the truth, man. Is anything wrong anywhere?
Everything's wrong everywhere, you fucking dipshit. That's what I just got done saying. And you don't need to go around inventing sky daddies about it, you fucking dipshit. Number 11. If every law needs a lawgiver, does it not make sense to say a moral law needs a moral lawgiver? What the fuck is moral about a guy that makes you cut off your son's dick with a fucking sharp rock in the middle of the desert? God damn it.
Dude, AJ's breaking down.
What the fuck is wrong with the piece of shit that wrote this?
He's having a fucking meltdown.
Are you literally fucking waterheaded?
Alright, look. I mean, they had to come up with fucking questions, so they just reworded the same fucking question.
Something came from nothing. Oh, well, where'd the brains come from? If you need a brain, the brains.
So this goes back to the Steve Harvey argument.
No, this goes to the reversal of the Steve Harvey argument. If you see a Christian, fuck them. Get away. Fuck this shit.
Wait, no, that is the Steve Harvey argument. It's you say you're a Christian, I'm just going to walk away.
No, Steve Harvey said if you're an atheist, I'm going to walk away. That's what I said the reversal of.
Anyway, is there anything wrong anywhere? If so, how can we know how can we know unless there's a moral law?
Because we've gotten this fucking far, and you don't get very far, like, just senselessly fucking murdering people and allowing that shit to exist in a society. So I think we're doing at least one thing right.
Slow down. You're gonna have a fucking coronary, dude. Okay, you already read that one. So, would you agree that if it took intelligence to make a model universe in a science lab, then it took super intelligence to make a real universe? This is just...
Have you ever met a person that managed to make a real universe? Do you know how it's done? I don't fucking think so.
Yo, fucking... Speaking of Futurama. Would you agree that it takes a cause to make a small glass ball found in the woods? What?
And would you agree that making the ball larger does not eliminate the need for a cause? If so, then doesn't the biggest ball the whole universe need? So, it's the same shit. If something is here, then where the fuck did it come from? It's like, what the fuck, man? I need to invent a whole fucking god about it.
If there's a cause beyond the whole finite universe, would this not cause to have to be beyond finite, namely non-finite or infinite?
What
the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. It'd help if there's a cause beyond the whole infinite universe. But hold on. Oh my god! Holy shit!
Yeah, this Bloody Mary fucked him up.
Dude,
bro.
okay, if there's a cause beyond the whole finite universe, would not this cause have to be beyond the finite, namely non-finite or infinite? Again, doesn't there have to be something outside all this shit to make it? I mean, it's
in light of the anthropic principle, that is, the universe was fine-tuned for the emergence of life form is very inception. Would it take wouldn't it make sense to say there was an intelligent being who this is just the intelligent being shit again. Okay,
Hold on, no. Who the fuck said this universe was fine-tuned? The whole reason that I'm smoking this fucking butt pussy is because it ain't fine-tuned for fucking human existence. Are you shitting me? Hold on. Who the fuck? Tell me the one person who says this universe is fine-tuned so I can smack the fuck out of him.
The only place that is even fine-tuned for us is the Earth. Like, that's the only thing that is fine-tuned for us. We evolved to that.
No, it ain't. No,
we are fine-tuned to it. My bad. I reversed
shit
that.
To us. It existed. It don't need us. Fucking dude, like Donald Trump has everything a motherfucker could possibly want on this fucking planet, and it ain't even fine-tuned to him.
Fuck no. People hate him too.
Who the fuck? Who is the sunshiny, just shitting fucking rainbows motherfucker that thinks this universe is fine-tuned for him?
I have no clue, bro.
I want to meet him so I can kick him in the balls.
So there's
questions for agnostics.
Do you want to do that?
If you are the weak kind of agnostic, then is it not possible that we
What
could
the
know
fuck
for
is
sure?
a weak kind of agnostic, you asshole? I just don't get that. What the fuck? Who says that? Who says that
It's the kind of agnostic that believes that a god could exist. That's the definition of a weak agnostic. There's strong agnostic, meaning I don't think a god could exist, and weak agnostic is like,
I thought it was just literally just calling him weak. It's just like, if you're weak, it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
What an asshole. Anyway.
No, this guy already is a fucking asshole, but he's a dumb fucking asshole.
Do you agree that an open-minded person should be willing to look at all the evidence? What?
Yes.
If so, then are you willing to look at the evidence for God's existence?
What is the evidence?
Yeah, show me evidence. Show me the money.
There is no evidence. What evidence?
I love black people
of supernatural stuff.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Ooh, questions for Muslims. Do you pray 5 times a day? No. I must not be a good Muslim.
How can Jesus be considered a great prophet when the Gospels say many times that Jesus... How can you say this when the Bible says this? Well, fuck your Bible. That's
because my Quran says this, dude.
It's like a game of rock, paper, scissors, like fucking Bible, Quran, Torah.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. I can't...
Bible, Quran, Torah.
Like geekychristian.com. You are the worst fucking...
Got me geeking.
That's like the worst shit, dude. Bible. Alright,
just clicked because it said the word Bible.
Alright, let's see.
What's at stake? Hold on, what's at stake for the next generation? Oh, man.
Aliens and Christianity.
Oh, hit that one.
Yo. Yo, Scientology and Christianity. Proof evolution is fun.
Oh, no. Yeah, oh, no.
Oh, no. I'm not doing it. Old computer motherboard looks like... Okay. How to be healthier.
Fucking thing went out. Hold on. Let me just see the thing about...
proof of God.
Okay, here we go. This is what we need.
Oh, he actually has proof.
He's got the proof, guys.
He's got the
evidence. Atheism rate drops to 0 after this.
No, dude. I will renounce.
All right, Sean Nelson has the proof of God.
Sean Nelson.
Wins the fucking
all right,
bro. Nobel fucking Peace Prize on God Prize.
He wins the fucking
God. He is God.
He wins the best genocide or the mass conversion ever.
The genocide of gods.
The genocide of atheists, dude.
Ever heard someone say, wow, this is already off to a terrible start. Ever hear someone say...
Ever heard someone say...
You ever heard somebody say you can't prove God? Well, it done turned out that ain't true. Because you can.
Because you can.
Here's how.
Alright, so... Note that the argument presented here comes from a recent lecture from Norman Geisler.
This fucking genius got it all figured out.
Dr. Geisler is a prolific author, professors, blah, 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 blah. Show me the money. Okay.
Being is.
Oh, no.
Okay, guys, I'm not an atheist anymore.
I'm done.
Holy shit.
Right.
Okay, so
guys,
that is something exists.
AJ, no. Yeah,
okay.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
All right.
Night.
That's evidence.
All right. So anyway, we're back.
So the principle of existence, this is undeniable, since the one who denies it by saying I don't exist must exist in order to deny it. So hold on. Actually,
That's not a...
that's called hard solipsism. That's basically the whole like you can't prove to me that you exist. I can't prove that I exist to you.
What? Really?
Well, I can't.
That's the whole idea of like, if you're not in this room, you don't exist.
No, it's like the Matrix. More like I can't prove to you that this is the real world.
I can't prove to you this is a simulation.
Like, dude,
Yeah.
have you ever like when you were a kid thought like? I feel like every kid has the hard solipsism like at some point.
Yeah, it's
where
like,
they look
am I
up
in
at
a
their
video
parents.
game?
Yeah, like, can I trust my parents? Like, who are they? Like, where did I come from?
Dude,
you know?
I remember it's funny you bring that up because I remember specifically there was this one time I was hard into Dexter, right? And I was watching it like every night, new episodes, right? Or every week a new episode. And there was one time I just watched my dad fucking fucking sweeping up. And I was just looking at him like, do I really know my dad?
Yeah.
Is my dad a fucking serial killer? Is he gonna wrap me up in fucking plastic and slice my throat? Oh no. Anyway.
Dude, you know what the moment was for me? You know what the moment was for me? I was in, my parents took me to the beach, and I was walking down, and my mom was like, dude, I had this toy boat, and it was the coolest fucking boat, right? It was like, you're ruining my fucking childhood. You're literally shitting on my entire pastime.
Okay, sorry, go.
Sharding.
You're sharding on my shit.
Dude, I had this tugboat, right? And I tied, like, this little rope around it and shit. We were going down the beach, so I was gonna, like, put it out on the beach and, like, put the rope around it, let it go out a little bit and fucking sail it and shit. It was, like, this fucking badass thing, man. It was just a cool boat, a little plastic boat, man. And we were walking down the steps, and we were coming down this condominium. It was, like, 5 stories. And my mom was like, you know, I can carry that if you want. Why don't you let me carry that so you can carry these sandals? And I was like, yeah, but you could just, like, what if I gave this to you and you just, like, threw it? Like, right off the fucking balcony. Like, damn. What if what if you were fucking evil? Like, I had all these, like, most random, like, fucked up thoughts. Like, have you ever been, like, standing at the edge of, like, anything and just had that, like, jump-off feeling? Like, you had to do, like, a double take. Like, I just had, like, the weirdest feeling of, like, jumping off that I just had to, like, actively fight. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of like that.
When you jump, and you're just like, what happened?
It's like, I thought that my mom could have one of those moments or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was like, how can I trust my mom?
Yeah.
You know, definitely not the fact that she fucking provides for me and puts a fucking roof over my head and fucking feeds me and fucking gives me, you know, all this gives me a fucking toy boat to play with in the first place, and if she wants to fucking throw it off the balcony, it's her fucking right to. But, you know, aside from all of that...
Would you throw your kid's fucking toy off the balcony
just to fuck with them? Just to fuck with them.
Then you go and buy him, like, a totally big-ass one, and you'd be like... You would
buy him a yacht.
You'd be the fucking dude that would be like, man, I'm so sorry I broke your fucking toy. Here's a car. Okay, let's get the fuck
Being
off
is being. Known as the principle of identity, being is identical to being. A thing isn't identical to itself. Again, this is undeniable. Oh my god, it's the same thing as number 1. Number 3, being is not non-being. This is called the principle of non-contradiction. Opposites cannot both be true at the same time and in the same sense. This is too undeniable. Dude, I thought I had no fucking life. And then I just gotta remember, always keep in mind, if you feel bad, there's people that write fucking shit like this that's just like it tumbles in on itself. Like, if being is being but not being but has to be, then what if what
hold on, no, because like it's all leading up to one principle.
Oh my fucking
the undeniable
Christ.
Conclusion.
Okay, so either being or not being. This is the principle of excluded. There's nothing between. Okay, so cause. The term cause. This next point is the reminder of the argument means official cause. Okay, keep fucking going. I think this is okay. Undeniable conclusions. From these principles, the following undeniable conclusions can be drawn. Being is either necessary or contingent, but not both. This is based on the principle of excluded middle number 3. Contingent. When something
What was
is
number 3?
being is not
non-being.
Yeah. So.
A being whose existence is known, a necessary being, a being whose existence is known, okay, so yada yada. A necessary being cannot cause another necessary being to come to be, for if it could, then contradiction number 3 would result, because by its nature, a necessary being cannot come to be or cease to be.
Do we make...
But where is all the evidence of this? You're making fucking blanket statements.
Okay, here's
over... Like, you're making blanket statements over the whole fucking argument. The idea of evidence is that I can see it. I don't have faith in it. I don't hope that it's real. I can see it with my own 2 eyes that this is the reason why God exists. And all you're fucking doing is just blanket statement, blanket statement, blanket statement, blanket. It's fucking annoying.
Renee Descartes
you are ridiculous.
Did this like
so what's
a couple hundred years ago.
What must this be God be like?
Well, hold on.
I'm so confused.
I saw something that fucking pissed me off. Oh, that's right. The whole article. Keep going.
I am a contingent being.
Being that is caused by a being of pure actuality. What I was going to say, one biology lesson can put this whole fucking article to shame. Okay, you know where everything comes from there, bub. So, this is where being comes from, what you define as being, okay? When you eat food, when you go home and fucking shovel down your throat, whatever the fuck your wife
shovel down your
throws
fucking
together
McDonald's, and then get on your computer and play World of Warcraft, eating fucking Cheetos after praying to God.
Dude, this guy's a PhD fucking scientist.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this guy's a PhD philosopher, remember? Yeah, this guy he spent his whole life to put together this kind of fucking argument. So you know what?
Fucking
Let me give you a fucking biology. So, when you eat whatever slop you shovel down your fucking throat, that gets turned whatever the fuck. I don't care. You can be fucking vegan and eating fucking, I don't know, filtered goat piss.
I'm assuming your weight, bitch.
Fucking, God damn it, Mike.
Fat bastard.
I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Really?
Yep.
Just that one little step.
Yep. Okay, so for the fucking 5th time, God damn it.
Sorry, go ahead.
When you shovel down whatever the fuck you throw in your mouth, whatever the hell Mike wants to interject with this time, go ahead.
KFC.
Yeah. So that gets turned into various sugars and protein, which your dumb fucking body turns into sperm. Okay? That sperm eventually somehow, emphasis on the somehow. Maybe you ejaculated into the sky and some woman's hanging upside down doing fucking acrobatics out in the middle of the street and her pussy's hanging up in midair and catches it. And it just manages to drip down inside.
Or you're one of those doctors.
Or you're
one of those doctors.
So Mr. Nasir. Yeah. Your cum manages to fucking scroll its way inside of a woman's vagina. Maybe a prostitute and you didn't wear a condom. So, that gets turned, her body, then, you know, the egg and the sperm do the do. And from that, they combine, make the baby, and that has its own consciousness. That all came from little sugars in your balls, okay? Like, that all just, it all has its source, dude. And as a PhD scientist, and me having to explain this to you in my very limited, inebriated fashion, like, even if I can get this, you should be able to get this. And that would do away with all this, where did fucking this come from? I don't come out here and say you can't prove where you come from, but I can prove where I come from, I don't know where anything else come from.
Dude, you took the long route around the I came from my mom argument.
Pretty much. Just had to fucking explain, like, even then, like, where did mommy had to make it from her ovary, and from that with fucking sugars and proteins, and that was fucking food, and you ate it, and your dumb ass is a waste, is what I'm saying. Your body making sperm is like the biggest expenditure of wasted fucking energy I have ever heard of in my life.
No.
You should not reproduce. If you have kids,
AJ.
I'm sorry.
AJ, we're going on an hour.
Let's get off of this.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
So I'm going to cut it from like when we did number 8 on that one thing and just play it from here.
We'll make another clip of you just on a drunken fucking rant.
Holy shit.
It's okay, dude.
Yo,
No,
Tom
I like
Bombadil?
it. Yeah.
Oh, yo, you got a fucking thing of Tom Bombadil.
All right,
Let's do some Tom Bombadil.
I thought, because we were talking about, because we were talking about this. It's on the floor, bro. I think you kicked it.
I think you're wrong.
I think you're fucking gay.
I think you have my lighter.
I don't have it.
You're fucking
You lit
wrong.
it, bro.
You have my lighter.
I do not.
You are a lie. Mike, I will get Nick. I'll show my dick on cam if you don't give me my fucking lighter.
I don't have your lighter, dude. Yo, if you do that...
Give me my lighter.
I don't have it.
Mike.
I swear to fuck. I don't have my...
Where's my fucking lighter?
Hold on. I don't fucking have it.
I swear to God, I will whip out my dick right now.
Dude, I don't have it.
I will get us thrown off of YouTube, Mike. I'll end our entire YouTube career. I see a lighter and it's inside. I see one. If that's my lighter.
This is my lighter.
Okay, well, give me the fucking lighter.
Oh my fuck.
I'll whip out my dick.
Oh my God.
What? Oh, come on.
Dude, I gave it to you.
All right. You know what?
Weirdo.
Fucking.
You're
I'm not a weirdo. I'm a master negotiator.
Right. Let's see you in Trump's space. You bitch about him so much.
It's called leverage.
Dude, you know, that's actually one of the best ways.
I found my lighter.
Oh my God, this fucking guy.
I was sitting on it.
So, that's one of the best ways to go into a fight, dude, because it scares them away. You pull your pants down instead of taking your shirt off. Like, while they're taking their shirt off, because you know most fucking dudes do that before they fight. They take their fucking shirt off. While they're in, like, mid-shirt up, you just pull your fucking pants down. Just start, you wanna go, motherfucker? You wanna go? he's like, oh, there's a dick flapping next to me.
This is fucking beautiful.
So yeah, since we were talking about, fucking Middle Earth shit, Tom Bombadil.
Thong Bombadil.
Yeah, since we were talking about fucking Lord of the Rings and shit, I figured it'd be kind of cool to pull up some fucking theories on who the fuck is Tom Bombadil.
That's cool. He really is one of the most enigmatic characters. Can we kind of replicate the conversation that we had that one time a couple days ago when we talked about him? Like, he really
you mean on the voicemail thing? Yeah, like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, like, he really is one of the most enigmatic characters. Like, I remember the scene that I most remember him from is when not the scene because it was in the book, not the movie. They cut this out of the movie, but in the Fellowship, what should have been there.
I wish they would have put him in the fucking movie, dude. Mm-hmm. He's my favorite character.
You know what's funny is that there's theories that he's always fucking naked, so that's probably a reason why they omitted him.
He's not, though. He's not. One of his songs is, "Oh, Tom Bombadil is a merry fellow, bright blue his jacket is, and his pants are yellow." He's not a fucking diddler.
No, I didn't say it was a diddler. I heard this one. It was, I think, Geek Nation or some shit on YouTube. Said that there was clues in the book that alluded to him like being naked in a lot of places, or that he preferred to be naked. But I guess the motherfucker found some pants after
whatever.
a while.
Anyway,
but the scene that I remember him was that the fucking goddamn
the old willow. Yeah,
the old willow. The hobbits fall in the old willow and get trapped, and then he comes along and sings the song.
Well, it didn't really fall in. What happened was they fell asleep on the tree, and it kind of sucked them in.
Yeah,
but like they had that scene in the movie, but it was Aragorn.
Yeah,
or was it Aragorn?
Aragorn,
whatever. Was it him that pulled them out of the tree?
No, because he wasn't there yet. Because they were on their way to Bree and they hadn't met him yet.
Right. I can't remember who it was in the movie. Because they did replicate it in the movie. I just don't understand why they didn't put Bombadil in there.
Yeah, they really. Well, one of the theories is that it's J.R.R. Tolkien representing himself vicariously in the thing.
See, that's what I always kind of thought about it, because a lot of people also theorize that he was God, that he was a god.
Which would make sense, because in the meta...
Yeah, in the meta, if he is J.R.R. Tolkien, he is God.
Yeah, he created the fucking LOTR. He created the god that created everything else.
How much you want to bet? And this is just an off-head theory right now. How much do you want to bet that, like, while he was writing that part, and he was just like, damn, the hobbits are going to get stuck in the tree, but how the fuck did they get out? And he just goes,
I'll get them out.
I would really like to help them. I will help them. Tom Bombadil.
The way he writes, I love the way he always writes about, like, hobbits. Like, whenever a hobbit is mentioned, it's always like,
your hands are like right in front of the camera. Sorry, yeah.
My bad, you're right. But whenever he mentions a hobbit, it's always like, and poor whatever, and poor miserable, you know, he's so
Tolkien?
far from home. Yeah, like
yeah. Poor Bilbo, so far from home.
Yeah, like, you know, poor Frodo, missed, you know, They're always so, like, you know, homey people. They're such, like, they like to stay and dig in where they are and not be fucked with, and that really is their lore. Their entire lore is just moving around.
Who, hobbits?
Yeah. Is them just moving from one area to another, trying to run away from, like, the problems. They don't want to deal with
but
shit.
the Shire was basically their homestead. Like, they stayed there for a while.
Not originally,
but it was still, like, they were there for a long time.
Oh yeah, like
So like, you know, fucking Frodo grew up in the Shire, so it has to feel like if they leave, then they're leaving home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it has to be detrimental to them because they had to leave from so many other things in history.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It'd be like the Indian, like the Native Americans.
Mm-hmm.
They had to be moved from place to place to place to place after settling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the white man drug them out.
Which actually, you know, props to them, because borders weren't a fucking thing to them, because they understood, along with every other Indian or fucking Native American, fucking understood, we gotta move around and follow the fucking seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, go where the plants are.
Alright, so I wanted to go through a couple theories of who the fuck Tom Bombadil is. AJ, are you lucid enough to read this?
The most common theory... nope. Okay, the most common theory that
do you need it bigger?
No.
No.
The most common theory is that
Bombadil...
Bob the Builder, Bob Bambi...
The most common theory is that Bombadil is Mina's...
Is a Maya.
A.k.a.
Maiar Elder, I think.
What is it?
A Maiar Elder?
Yes. I think that's what it was.
Because it goes Iluvatar, and then it goes the Valor, and then it goes the Maiar Elder, and Gandalf is a Maiar Elder.
But he's not a Maiar Elder. Like, but he doesn't practice. Like, as far as I understand, he wasn't a wizard at all.
You don't have to be.
Yeah.
A wizard was one of the... There were 7 wizards, I believe, and he wasn't among them, I don't think, but... You don't have to be a wizard to be a Maiar Elder.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anyway, the most common theory is that Bombadil is a Maya, supported by his claim that Tom remembers the first raindrop and the first acorn. He knew the dark under the stairs when it was fearless, before the Dark Lord came from outside. Morgoth, the Dark Lord, was the very last Ainur to enter Arda, excepting Talkas.
Dude, say that real fast. Ainur to enter Arda.
Ainur to enter Arda. Ainur to enter Arda.
Ainur to enter Arda.
Ainur to Antarctica.
Antarctica. Except Tullus.
Talkas.
Talkas. Talkasses.
All other Valar and Maiar, as per Tom's description, had existed for some time before his arrival. However, This wouldn't explain why he was utterly unaffected and uninterested by the One Ring, while the other Maya, including Gandalf and Saruman, could clearly be influenced by it. So that kind of adds to his enigmatic nature. Like, he just kind of exists in the world and doesn't really give much of a fuck about it.
Yeah, he's neutral. Like, he's true neutral.
He is true neutral.
Fucking neutral.
Like, observer status.
Yeah.
Like, fucking...
He saw, like, he saw a couple of, he didn't take a side during the Ring, like, or the war before that.
And that's why, and the whole him being a Maiar can still fucking exist within this, but that's why I also think that Tolkien wove himself in as Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, because he's the true neutral one, because he's the writer.
Well, yeah, he's the observer fucking status.
Exactly. He's the one that has to sit down and observe in his mind what goes on.
And like the fucking thing just said, there were other things that came before Tom Bombadil, but Tom Bombadil still knows all of the lore.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would he know all the lore unless he's outside of all the lore?
He's literally a lore master. Like, he's the holder of all the lore in the history. Other possibilities compatible
yeah.
with the theory above are that he is an abstract concept, possibly an embodiment of Arda itself, and I can't read that. Right?
A veritable father nature. For some kind of spirit, which, unlike the Maiar, was of a non-divine nature. So let me reread that. The embodiment of Arda itself. So Arda is the world, right? Arda is, if I'm correct, I believe it's the name for the planet, right? Arda, also known as Earth. So he is the embodiment of Earth itself.
So kind of like Gaia.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that one, but let me see what they have to say.
Well, Father Nature, Mother Nature, it kind of makes sense.
Or some kind of spirit which, unlike the Maiar, was of a non-divine nature. Not only does the ring have no effect on him, but Tom himself seems unable to affect the ring in return. This shows that Tom was outside of the divine plan and struggle and had no position in it. During the Council of Elrond, it is suggested that the Free Peoples entrust the ring to Tom, but this is rejected due to the probability that he would lose it, because according to Gandalf, such thing had no hold on his mind. So true neutral,
yeah,
he would not
give a fuck about that ring. Well, here's what kind of helps that too, because like when Frodo was at the house with them, all the hobbits were. When Frodo was around him, he still had the ring on him, and Bombadil didn't think two fucks of it. Like, it didn't affect him because but that's kind of a thing about, because Gandalf had an effect with the ring, he just had the will to fight it. And he can't touch it.
Right.
You know, because he wouldn't touch it. So, Gandalf has the will to not be affected around the ring like Bilbo and Frodo did. But I don't know, because sorry, I don't know. That's kind of a weird one. I don't know where I was going with that. I guess it's mainly just the fact that the ring didn't affect Tom, so it wouldn't really make sense that he would be a Maya.
Well, I don't think
because even though he's true neutral, that doesn't affect the power.
There's
on
no
his
reason
mind.
for that. It's not affecting him.
Yeah,
there's literally no fucking reason.
Because if he wasn't a god, he would have an effect on him.
The Occam's razor. It affects all other Maya. It doesn't affect him. He's just fucking outlaw.
True Maya.
Yeah.
No true Maya.
No true Maya. During the Council of Elrond, it is suggested that the Free Peoples trusted Tom, yada, 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 because it had no bearing on his mind. It also stated that if Sauron were to regain the ring, Tom Bombadil would be the last to fall. Oh shit, so that's a good retort.
Yeah.
You know. It is also stated by Galador that power to defy our enemy is not in him, unless such power is in the earth itself. And yet we see that Sauron can torture and destroy the very hills, implying that Bombadil is in some way connected with the very earth. So that kind of brings it all together. I agree with that now.
Okay, that kind of makes sense then. Because if well, hold on. He said that he could torture him by destroying the hills, but that it is implying that he's connected to the earth in some way, but that still doesn't mean that he's embodiment of the earth, because like
power to defy our enemy is not in him.
Because like he could just be like the fucking the hippie, you know, like he loves nature.
Yeah,
you know?
Let me put it this way. Tolkien was extremely selective with his words and when he would drop certain hints about stuff.
True.
So I kind of think he would not say...
Thinking about it that way, I think you're right.
Because, like, God, like, I've been watching some of the lore, like, explanations and stuff, and some of the quotes that they bring up the fact that, like, you know, had he not said this word, like, the whole reason why I think this is because he used this word and not this word, and, like, there's so many instances of that I think he had to do it, like, on purpose.
See, all right, I'll give you that, because I think you're right.
Why else go out of your way to write that analogy? Because the power to fire
because it could also just be another analogy towards him loving the earth so much. Because even that, like, he'll be like, no, I'm not giving you the ring, but the minute that fucking Sauron comes up he goes, okay, well, fuck this forest, and just lights it on fire. Tom Bombadil would be like, no, my forest, you know, like, he'd be fucking wicked with, like, fright about the nature that he loves so much just being destroyed like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I can get behind that if I saw more evidence toward it.
I can get that, like, he's kind of a...
Oh, shit.
See, the Maiar, they call them Maiar spirits because they have the ability to kind of go back and forth and embody different shit, and, you know, they, like... Gandalf is a Maiar spirit, but he took the form of a wise old man because he didn't want to take the form of, like, you know, a young whippersnapper that's, like, ready to rally people. He wanted a wise old man. So, like, it makes sense that...
That's why he's Gandalf the White.
It makes sense that the Maiar is a spirit, and that is the spirit of the earth, and it chose to embody itself as Tom.
Okay, I'll give you that. I think that might be the closest thing that I would agree with, but there's a newer theory. A newer theory is Tom is the physical embodiment of spirit of the music of Anar.
Oh my god. The theory is a spin-off of the nature spirit theory, but it asserts that in his essence, Tom is the spirit of the music of the Ainur, and this explains his unique power and its limitations, his timelessness, his disposition, his affinity to song, his power via song over trees and borrow whites, and many of the other oddities found in his character.
See, and there was a part in fucking Fellowship where, like, he told them that if he needed them, he told them that if they needed him to sing his song, and he'd be there. And eventually, I can't remember what happened, but eventually he did, or they did, and he came out of nowhere and helped them. So that's like a omnipresent kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
So like, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the spirit of music, but I'm kind of like starting to think that maybe he is part of the earth now. I just kind of like pieced that together.
My only thing is that unless it says otherwise in Tolkien's notes separately, because there's a whole fucking book that he has where some parts actually contradict the Silmarillion, so, like, I don't know which one you choose. I guess the later notes that came afterward, I guess, would be considered a clarification. So, like...
I think you're right. I think it'd be the clarification. Yeah.
So, like, my whole thing is I'm reading the Silmarillion, so that's what I'm going off of. But it specifically states everything that came into being. Like, you know, when the music comes in, what happens to the music, what the music kind of creates, and it lists all of the beings and everything, and then the first beings that come into existence after the Valar are the firstborn, which are the men and the elves, and in none of that, like, does it say, I mean, I don't know, I feel like Tom Bombadil should have been mentioned in that.
Well, I don't know, dude, because, like, I don't know. I don't think he'd be the embodiment of the music. Though.
Well, actually, you know what? It does state. Hold on. It does state in the Silmarillion that the water, that like the music rushed when they sang together and created that harmony. Melkor started fucking with shit. Right. It created like this whirlwind of sound that looked like black and like white seas, just like doing this around.
Do it at the camera.
It just looked like this whirlwind of shit, like this, black fucking crazy whatever, but it was sound. So when I think of it like that, like that for that sound to be animated like that, like for that harmony to have that kind of power, it does kind of need a spirit in and of itself, like, but it could be said that, like, the fact that they all, like, all these magical beings came together and made that sound is what created that effect. But it could also be said that that effect itself needs, like, I don't know how else to say it, but, like, that effect could be a spirit in and of, like, they could have created a spirit of the sound, you know?
Yeah, I have an idea. We should call Sam. We should call Sam. Because he would know more about this shit than I would.
Okay.
Because like, I got stuck on the spirit of the sound of music or whatever. The sound of music. Like, I got stuck on there because I'm like, hold on, I gotta fucking switch cameras. I got stuck there because I'm just like, I don't exactly know what his essence, but it asserts that in his essence, Tom is the spirit of the music of Anar, and this is explained with his unique power and his limitations, his timelessness, his disposition, his affinity to song. But everyone in that whole book has an affinity to song.
Yeah.
And, like, music in the J.R.R. Tolkien verse is
a big deal.
It's magic in its own. So it's like, I wouldn't necessarily say that he would be the spirit of their music. I just don't know. I gotta look at more evidence towards that. Because that doesn't exactly make sense.
It could be said the reason why that music is so large in the universe is because the universe literally came from music.
We should call Sam.
Okay. Call him up.
Alright, so we'll continue. Go ahead and keep reading that.
Okay, the music theory operates with the understanding that any spirit must be understood to be what they are personally most related to. The argument is Tom, though close to nature, ultimately separates himself from the forest by battling against Old Man Willow, and by having a different disposition than that of the old forest, which is described as dark and full of hate for everything that goes about freely. Tom, on the other hand, relates himself to the song constantly. Even when he was fighting the Borrow White. Quote, none has ever caught him yet, for Tom he is the master. His songs are stronger songs, his feet are faster. Tolkien chose to portray Tom with a unique relation to music, and that must not be overlooked. His theory has the advantage of answering many of the questions around Tom more fully than others. Indeed, Tom in Tolkien's world carries within its meaning reference to music.
What?
He's saying that Tom carries within its meaning a reference to music. Tom, by writing Tom, he's making music a big deal.
Okay. Okay, I mean,
they just further backed up the above theory.
Well, whatever, but like, it's still kind of it's still one of those things where it's like, music is so prominent in the Tolkien verse that it It wouldn't make sense that this one person could be magical because of the music. You know? I'm trying to. Working on it.
Not answering.
Well, no. My fucking Discord wouldn't pop up for some reason.
Some suggest there are linguistic clues suggesting that Tom Bombadil is an avatar of the physical universe. Oh my Christ. When Frodo asks Goldberry who Bombadil is, she first replies, he is.
He is.
When Goldberry tells Frodo he is, she is using common tongue. However, she had been speaking Elvish, she would have said Ea. Note how similar this is to the puzzle, say friend and enter, that Gandalf must solve to enter Moria.
What?
The answer is literally spelled out. The answer is literally spelled out, but turns on a proper. I need to scroll down.
Come on, bitch. There you go.
Translation.
Okay. I think we might be getting into an area where we don't know much.
Well, no. Another theory in regards to the word Ea is that Tom Bombadil is related to the Secret Fire. Ooh, holy shit. Because in the Silmarillion, the way he gave autonomous being to all the angels and shit like that was with the Secret Fire, like this flame. That was,
right.
He made this shit, and that's what, ignited the souls, you know?
Right.
So,
okay.
Reference in the Silmarillion. Yeah, in the Silmarillion it states, therefore Iluvatar gave their vision being and set it amid in the void, and the secret fire was sent to burn at the heart of the world. It was called Ea. If Tom Bombadil is indeed Ea, then that might just put him in a different light, seeing him as the heart of the world where the secret fire exists. Ooh, which is the very essence of what created Arda. Whoever put that one together,
wow,
holy shit.
That one is a fucking... That you know what? That's a shower thought.
Yeah.
That's one of those things, it's just like, oh, Tom Bombadil's actually Ea. Yo.
What if he was the secret fire?
Oh my god.
Tom Bombadil is therefore not affected by the ring because he does not care for such things. He is, or contains within himself, the substance of creation. It also states that Melkor sought out the secret fire, but could not find it because it was with Eru only. This suggests that Tom Bombadil is directly tied to Eru if he is indeed Ea.
Ea.
Ew.
Alright. Let's see if you get him.
Put him on speaker? Yeah. Get him closer up to the microphone.
I'm trying. Just don't want to, fuck up the sound. I'm trying to be as far away from the fucking interface as I can. He might not answer. I don't think he's gonna answer.
He said, "Buddy, bye."
Probably not.
He's sweeping.
He might be working.
He's sweeping.
He's probably working.
He's sweeping. Go to sweep. Go to sweep.
Nope.
Go to sweep with Sammy.
We'll call him and actually have a more extensive thing on this, because by then you should actually be part way through your shit.
Which one are you kind of leaning towards so far? We got what?
I think the Ea one, the Secret Heart one, because that does make sense. That's pretty fucking good. And I think I might be leaning towards him being like Father Nature, being hurt by the hills and when nature gets hurt and shit.
I see that one the most probably.
Yeah, probably, because his love for nature is uncanny, because he picks flowers.
But the sacred flame thing is just one level deeper than that. It's the same thing, just one level deeper. Instead of being the spirit of the earth, well, actually, it says that they have kind of.
Okay, I think he might be a god. That's pretty much where I'm at. I think
he's a spirit.
I think he's this one of the spirit
embodiments.
Embodiments and shit.
I think all this shows that Tom was outside the free peoples who trust him. Thomas losers Gandalf. Yeah, I think he's the sacred flame.
That was a good one.
I think he came into existence. Keep scrolling down. Is there any more?
Do you want to
keep... There's another theory.
You want to keep going?
I just want to see if there's another theory. The music theory. I like the music theory,
but I think it's kind of a long stretch.
It is a stretch. Is that the word?
Some suggest that the linguistic clues that suggest that Tom Bombadil is an avatar of a physical universe. Huh? When Frodo asks Goldberry who Bombadil is, she first replies, "He is."
I read this one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, remember, he is. She's
yeah, you're right. My bad. Cut that out.
But,
another theory we're going to flame. This theory, blah, blah, blah.
This is a sacred fire one.
Yeah, okay. Then the next theory is that Tom Bombadil
is an Aenor governing the time of Middle Earth. All right, let's see what this one is.
Go ahead, AJ.
I think this one's got to be a stretch.
What did you throw at me?
Hoity kiss.
Where is it?
Give you a kiss.
I want it. Kiss.
Give me a little kiss.
Give me a little kiss. I can't find it.
Man, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, you threw it.
So like, it should be in the corner off to that side.
No, just keep going.
God damn it.
I'll find it eventually.
Okay, so he's governing the time. He and Gandalf both state that he is the eldest. And assuming this is true, no one person could possibly be older than time itself, save perhaps Eru Iluvatar.
Okay.
The ring has no effect on him, because the ring has nothing to offer him. Time is already immortal, and neither good nor evil. He has no real concern because existence will still be around whether or not Sauron gets the ring back. It's all just a blink in the eye for him.
Pretty much.
Another hint to this idea of him being or governing time is his wife is said to govern the nature in Middle-earth. This could be a reference to Mother Nature and Father Time.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Holy shit, again, the people that put this together.
Dude, I mean, like, there's some... Well, dude, you should read some of the... Did Han Solo or Guido shoot first ones, because it's fucking nuts.
What?
Yo, there's some weird conspiracy shits out there about that.
What?
Yeah.
Guidos?
Yeah.
And
No. Han Solo... Who shot first?
Oh.
You know that one?
Yeah.
Han Solo or Guido?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
like... Who shot first? There's so many fucking conspiracy theories on that shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's crazy.
God damn.
You thought I said somebody shot up Guidos.
Yeah. Whoa, what? Han Solo shot Guidos?
Don't shoot up Guidos.
No.
We don't hate them that much.
No go. Do not.
Another possibility.
Well, I just wanted to...
God damn it, AJ.
Mother Nature, Father Time, with Goldberry and Bombadil occupying their roles respectively.
Yeah.
His wife describes him as being master of wood. I mean, he got that good dick. Water.
Yeah, he must be fucking her good to say that.
Master of wood, water, and hill. Man. Time does not affect all these, and even in the riddle battle between Gollum and Bilbo, one of Gollum's riddles involves something that is common dominion over many things, with trees and mountain included. The correct answer that Bilbo gives is time.
Yes.
What Bilbo and fucking Gollum have to do with fucking Tom Bombadil?
Good point. That didn't seem like a... Oh, wait a minute.
Master of wood, water, and hill, and you're saying that it repeats with Bilbo and... Yeah.
Got it.
So, I mean, yeah.
Another possibility is that Tom Bombadil represents a friend or many friends of Tolkien's. Okay, I don't care.
That's a stretch.
Another theory is that Tom is the first living sentient being produced by the music of Eru.
Eru Iluvatar.
Yeah, prior to Melkor's harmonies being added in. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. It's like really fucking hard to read because it's so thin and tiny. But if I expand it more, it's gonna look like shit for you guys.
This would make him a sub-creation echo of biblical Adam prior to the consumption of the forbidden fruit.
So he would be the first like human or like sentient motherfucker.
Produced by the music. Well, I want to know where he resided if he wasn't listed. Like, if they didn't see him, if they didn't, like...
this one's kind of shitty.
Well, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Such a theory neatly explains all the enigmas in Tom's natures. As a being that does not know death, he is rightly unconcerned with the events like the War of the Ring, as being that he does not know power from other...
Well, no, he does... It's not that he does... Hold on. No, because it's not that he doesn't know death. It's that he doesn't really do anything that revolves death, so he doesn't really think about death. Like, he's seen wars firsthand. Like, there are wars that he actually saw.
When they say that, it's like, does not know death, like, personally.
But that doesn't... okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, they should have put personally, I guess, but...
well, I took it as, like, doesn't know death literally. Because, like, it's true that in the Bible, like, Adam and Eve don't know death until they are extracted out of the holy motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So, but they knew death could happen. Or I guess they didn't. I don't know.
No, they were completely, I think, fucking stupid.
I don't know. I'm trying to argue. Go ahead.
As a being that does not know hunger or power or any other form of personal corruption, the One Ring can hold no power over him and would be no more than a meaningless bauble. Tom is confined to his woods, and as Adam was confined to the Garden of Eden. Tolkien himself repeatedly referenced to his own work as a sub-creation reflecting the greater creation embodied in his Roman Catholic faith.
Yep, and I'm gonna go on down. Next theory.
Next theory is that Tom Bombadil is in fact a representation of Tolkien. That's the one that I buy.
Yeah, okay. I think this one and the Secret Flame are the two most, like, believable ones.
Same. There's another theory that Tom Bombadil and his wife Goldberry, depending on the reader's gender,
what? Oh, is a representative of the readers themselves.
What supporting this evidence includes his ability to make the ring appear and disappear at will.
I don't remember that.
Whoa, I'd have to see the surrounding context and see if that makes sense.
Let me pull another window up because I got to get my research on.
Yeah, opening and closing the book, and his ability to see Frodo even when wearing the ring.
What the fuck?
Might be Sam.
Oh, it might be. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, nope.
Nope.
Go ahead. This is a shit show. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
Gonna be editing this one.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Therefore, the house of Tom Bombadil... Oh, let me see here, my bad. It has been suggested that Tom Bombadil's house provides a place of safety for the reader. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, so he can see Frodo even when wearing the ring. Frodo is still described in the book while wearing the ring, and therefore to the readers he is still visible, just like Tom. The ring has no power over the reader despite its evil nature. It has been suggested that Tom Bombadil's house provides a place of safety for the reader, especially as Lord of the Rings is a sequel to The Hobbit, a children's book where readers are constantly reassured. E.g., in the Battle of Five Armies, not only is Bilbo placed next to Thranduil and Gandalf, but the reader is told that he will get through it. Therefore, the House of Tom Bombadil provides a safe place for the reader, close enough to the familiar safe haven of the Shire, seen in The Hobbit.
The only thing that I have about him, like, disappearing and reappearing the fucking ring, it just says that when Tom then put the ring on his finger, yet not only did he not disappear, but the ring appeared not to have any effect on him. So I don't remember him disappearing and reappearing. That was probably in the book, but... Sorry, continue.
Let me see here.
Do you want to keep going with this, or you want to switch something else?
I'm trying to see... this theory is of easing the reader into the danger to come, supported by similar techniques employed by Tolkien in The Hobbit, where the dwarves arrive gradually to Bag End, thus easing Bilbo into the whole idea. The passage about Tom Bombadil speaking of things such as the Dark One coming a long time ago may seem to contradict this theory at first, but it may also support it. If we take this section of the book to help ease the reader into the dark and dangerous world ahead from the children's book before it, oh my, this is too much.
Dude, this is so like, this is so
artistic,
wide of a fucking theory. When you literally, the theory is the reader, the Tom Bombadil is the reader.
Well, yeah, they're trying to back it up though, but
I understand, but like, there's so much, like, instead of, I don't know, there's evidence. At least, you know what? At least I can say that about Tolkienism versus Christianity. They have evidence.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. All right, let's get off the Tom Bombadil
Still
shit.
another fucking theory is simply that a living, breathing, tangible thought that changes form and remembers all, for his mind was there before any other being, and he is the first that was created, awakening even before the elves. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
More first.
Anyway, that was a long one. Holy shit!
God damn, that was great. Though.
Yeah, it was really good. I just didn't think it was gonna be that long.
No, it's fine. This is the fucking Lord of the Rings episode.
Fuck it. Yeah. All right.
So
going on to Encyclopedia Erratica.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
That went from religion to Tolkien.
Hey, I mean, which is actually a pretty smooth transition.
Yeah, that's not bad, right?
So I got a game for you to play.
Oh boy.
We're gonna play Guess That Ism.
Oh boy.
I have here the Book of Isms.
Podunk Punk's new fucking episode.
Yeet, skeet, and boogie.
Go ahead.
Alright. So, the Book of Isms.
Isms.
Alright, Mike. Guess this ism.
Go for it.
The art of arguing or reasoning by comparing things or concepts that are particularly similar.
One more time.
The art of arguing or reasoning by comparing things or concepts that are particularly similar. The art of arguing by comparing similar concepts.
Comparing similar concepts. Fucking, like, dead-endism?
Analogism.
Okay. That's weird.
Analogism is the art of comparing things that are particularly simple through argument.
And now say it.
Alright, here we go.
Dumb fuck American.
Let me get another good one here.
Good one, bruh.
Okay. Damn, I thought that one was going to be easy, but it wasn't. A lot of these are fucking like, oh man, this one looks cool, and then you read the definition, it's like, what the fuck? The quality or state of not giving a damn because, quote, I just work here.
I don't know. The quality of state.
It's employeeism. I don't know how the fuck you were supposed to guess this. Like, a lot of these are fucking bullshit. See if you can get me on one.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. Let me... I forgot to pull us up. We're good. Alright, so... Book of Isms. So... the adverse physical and mental conditions caused by a stay in a hospital. Ill-mannered hospitals are extremely dangerous environments where patients tend to infect each other. Ew. Ew.
Read the first part again.
The adverse physical and mental condition caused by a stay in a hospital.
Sepsism, I don't know. Fucking...
Want to try that one?
Fucking...
Hospitalisms.
It's fucking bullshit.
Hospitalism.
That's
right?
bullshit.
You got me with that one too, bitch.
Some of these have to be fucking made up.
Like
whoever the author is, fuck you.
Okay, this one just doesn't make sense. The state of being monochromatic.
Monochromism?
No. Can you believe that?
What is it?
Homochromatism.
I guess it makes sense, but like...
But why wouldn't it just be like monochromatism?
Hold on, read the definition one more time.
The state of being monochromatic.
Okay, well, it wouldn't be homochromatic if...
It says chromatism.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it wouldn't... Well, I guess it would... I don't know. Like, linguistics there gets fucky, because I think homo is like the human species.
Gay.
Yeah. I think of like the human species, so like, if a horse or something is fucking monochromatic, then why would it be homochromatic? I think of homo as like human.
What the fuck? Term applied to English socialist realism. English socialist realism paintings which portrayed working class environments and themes.
The fuck, I don't know, Impressionism.
Kitchen sinkism.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is great. One more. One more. A sexual perversion in which one obtains sexual gratification through cruelty and or torture of another.
Fuck, I don't know.
Are you serious?
Wait, what was sadism?
That was I was going to say, that was a joke.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck is this? Here you go, bud. That's yours.
Thanks. What is it? Oh, wow. This is just the about. Only it's printed.
That's pretty cool.
Yo, I got one. When was the Ark of the Covenant last seen?
In the Bible.
Yeah, the wooden chest that contained God's laws.
It was in hold on. Deuteronomy.
Who was the last one to see it?
Oh, the last one to see it was like look into it, or just see it in general.
Just see it in general. Starts with an S.
Solomon.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, it was presented to Moses, was taken on its last trip to Jerusalem by King David. Eventually, King Solomon put it in the temple. It disappeared when the temple was destroyed in 586.
I knew more about your Bible than you do, bitch. Just like that stupid ass that had all those dumbass atheist questions.
Oh my god.
Oh, here you go, dude. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. An impression, manner, or idiom of that of the Italian people.
Mamma Mia-ism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italianism.
Nice.
I'm done. Here.
Fucking, why would...
Damn.
So stupid. Why did I get this
That was a bad one.
God. Lucky I only paid like $2 for that.
You want to try another one? Or
was it worth it? I better get that $2 back on Patreon, you assholes.
Not getting it back, man.
Damn it.
Not getting it back, man.
Damn it. How much water does a person drink in their lifetime?
I want to say like 400,000 gallons.
About 16,000.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I think I drink a little bit more than that.
Yeah, people drink more water than that. I'm sure it'd be... Dude, people were drinking like 7 liters of fucking alcohol a year back in 1910. You really think that like... Only 100... Oh, whatever, go ahead.
How did Europe get its name?
Euro means, fuck.
Yes.
I remember, but I don't. Euro is, I don't know what. Because I knew it, I just don't know.
Though its origin is not known for certain, the name is very old. A Greek hymn to Apollo from the 6th century BC mentions the name, which originally applied to part of the Balkan Peninsula. Europe probably derives from a word meaning mainland, though it may be
that's
related
what I
to the
thought it was.
Assyrian Arab darkness west and therefore land of the setting sun.
I think it would probably be mainland. Like, the other shit sounds kind of bad.
Why do birds sing? What the fuck? In most species of songbirds, only male birds sing, and for two reasons: to protect territory and to attract the mate.
Attract the mate. Yeah, I knew it. Called it. One more. That was
more.
lame. One more.
You do it.
Me? Okay. Big book of motherfucking answers. Nah, sports. Ooh. Wait a minute. Since we're already on the fucking topic. Hey, I opened up to the same fucking page you did with the Ark of the Covenant.
Hey. All right.
How many churches in the United States ordain women?
Shit. Like 3.
As of 1980, I'm fucking fuck this up. As of the early 1980s, there were 7. The United States Methodist Church, the United Presbyterian Church, the United Church of Christ, the Pentecostal Church, the Lutheran Church in America, the American Lutheran Church, the Baptist Church. So there's only 7. Oh, that was fucking shitty.
That kind of sucks that there's only fucking 7. Fuck you, women. Damn, church don't give a fuck about you. Leave it. Get out. Run. Run while you
What does
can.
Auld Lang Syne mean?
Auld Lang Syne, I believe, means... Fuck, I used to know this.
Old long ago. It's Scottish.
Piece of shit.
What day was observed as Adam and Eve Day on the medieval church calendar? Christmas Eve. Alright. What we got? Damn, dude, this is a long one. And maybe we got really high for this one.
I know, isn't it great?
It is, but I think Joey... I think it's because Joey was here the last few times and we just felt bad for smoking in front of him.
Yeah, this is the get high and talk about Lord of the Rings episode.
Dude, he could probably talk about the shit all day too.
We gotta talk to Joey about Lord of the Rings, see what all he's read about it. So let's cut to the meat of this episode. I got a video you have to see, Mike. Absolutely have to see.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Okay.
What video? You're not telling me what video.
It's the only video that I have loaded up.
Christianity can be gangster?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I named it that. I forget what the video was.
You gotta put on the full armor of God. Put on Jesus Christ.
Yo.
Fight against the enemy. Because we love you, God.
We love you, God.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Put on salvation as your helmet and take the sword of the Spirit, which is the sword of God. So put on the food.
I put on my sword.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, you know this dude's going home tonight and just, like, snorting a bunch of coke off a fucking fat bitch's ass.
Dude, in that same Jesus shirt.
In that same fucking Jesus shirt. Or he's gonna go and, like, murder somebody with a machete.
Yeah,
in that Jesus shirt.
God damn, dude. Look at that outfit though. Just look at the outfit.
That's
He's got the Timbs.
Dude, that is crying. Like, that's probably somebody's dad who's just like, I'll play a character actor. So he gets for Jesus.
Yeah, he probably goes home, puts on his button-up shirt, and, tucks his kid in at night, and.
And then like, on the weekends goes out to fucking big arena churches and just dresses up like a gangster.
Yo, it's all about freaking Jesus.
It's all about motherfucking JC, yo.
You can't say that.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, something tells me that, like, before he went on, someone was really concerned with how badly his, like, breath smelled of alcohol, but they still let him on anyway. Got to make that fucking headset fall right out his ear.
I believe so.
Hit it.
I already did.
Chestnut of righteousness, Jesus Christ. Shoot of peace.
Dude, I really wish you've seen fucking Breaking Bad, because this dude looks exactly like Tuco.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude, he really does.
I mean, look at everyone. They're actually buying it. Like, I don't know what's worse, the fact that a dumbass is doing this or the fact that people are actually clapping for it. Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
Maybe not.
No, he looks like the guy that plays the fucking essay in every single movie.
We love you, God! This is killing me. Yeah, I can't.
I gotta hear it.
We love you, God!
Shoes of
We love you, God! Jesus Christ!
Shoes of peace, we stomp the enemy.
Shoes of peace, and we stomp on the enemy. That's kind of contradicting, isn't it? Dude, I can't. I fucking can't, dude.
Dude, come on, there's like another 50 seconds of this. We have to.
I can't.
We have a moral
this is
obligation
so cringy.
to. Mike, do you want to get to heaven?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey! Help me! A salvation!
Oh shit.
Well, he's got the fucking hat to match it.
There goes the enemy! Look! There goes the enemy! So we hold up the sword of truth! Jesus Christ! Shoot us back! I love y'all!
Wait, so what is he? Is he like a fucking rapper preacher?
Dude, all he did was come out and do the worst dance I've ever seen. Dude,
Pull
he's
out
making
the
that
sword.
church money.
Take the enemy!
They're gonna give him a ton of cash just for showing up and doing shit that I could have done.
Oh my god. He had to go back to the fucking... He had to go back to the bathroom to, like, put his grill back in, dude. He couldn't put his grill in.
He had to put the foil over his teeth.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. The reason he shouts Jesus Christ is almost as he is tormenting the devil for the years that he... Because when you say the name of Jesus, demons tremble. They start trembling.
Jesus Christ!
You know who else trembles, actually? Some of the people who call themselves God-fearing Christians. They say, you know, Jesus Christ, and, you know, like... These people fucking make me mad, AJ. Why is it? And I'm not talking about the brown guy on the stage. I'm talking about the Christians. Like, I can't do this kind of shit. Like,
between that article and this guy probably wrote the fucking article. Well, if I can't come from nothing, then something is something.
Dude,
that
he
is
looks like
that
the kind of
isn't,
dude.
man.
He looks like the kind of dude that would call up on the Atheist Experience and be like, "Well, how do you know God doesn't exist?" Matt Dillahunty and his fucking word soup, and then it's like, okay, well, show me. It's like, well, then show me. It's like, well, you can't, because you have no evidence. He looks like, I can't deal with people like that. It's mindless.
I just came on to say that Jesus Christ is my savior. Okay, well, what evidence do you have? It doesn't matter, man. I can't falter.
Well, whatever, dude. If he's like, I honestly hope this guy is not a Christian. Just because...
I am not a crook.
Just so he's like, you know, hyping these people up, taking their money, and then dipping out and being like, cocaine's weed and Satan.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's like so obvious.
I just can't,
Come on, somebody want to make the devil nervous today. You shout Jesus Christ.
He's like a little kid, and that's like the only thing he says. Everyone's clapping for him, and that's the only thing he knows. Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Alright, fucking... What we got now, AJ?
God damn, I don't know.
I mean, I was burnt out from all the fucking repeat questions.
I know.
Can we get a hold of that guy that wrote that article and call him a dumbass to his face?
I want to so bad.
Yeah, let's actually see if he'll come on the show and actually have a debate with us and stop asking all the fucking same questions and shit.
So one last thing that I kind of want to go over here.
What the fuck do you want?
You're gonna love this.
Oh boy.
and anyone who likes metal is going to love this.
Oh boy.
There was a Arkansas senator, I believe, that saw an Eyehategod poster he didn't like.
Oh.
Mainly because it featured him.
I'd imagine. I heart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just days after Jack Osbourne reported that his dad was doing much better after being hospitalized for flu complications, Ozzy Osbourne has been rushed to intensive care over concerns that he's developed pneumonia. That fucking sucks at that age.
Yeah, definitely.
Poor old Ozzy hasn't felt the best of times, an insider tells The Sun. He's been really struggling with the flu, which turned into bronchitis. Doctors fear he could contract pneumonia, which in a person over 70 can be fatal.
Oh, yeah.
The development marks Osborne's latest setback in increasingly failing health prior to his hospitalization for the flu, which was treated for staph infection, underwent surgery on his hand. In January, Osborne ruptured a blood vessel in his eye from coughing too hard. The Dark Lord, everyone.
Yes.
The Prince of fucking Darkness.
Oops.
Ozzy is a fighter, and he's getting better by the day. The source says the worst is over. He's smiling again, and he can't wait to get up on stage.
He is smiling again.
Should Ozzy get up on stage again? By continuing to perform, they've gotten old. Do rock stars change the way people remember them?
I lost my mind again. Good.
By continuing to perform when they've gotten old, do rock stars change the way people remember them? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But
sometimes that's, like, not to sound shitty, but, like, in a entertainment lover and commentator standpoint, sometimes it's okay to die when you're young, when you're at the top of your prime, because then you can't go down, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's weird to think about, like...
Could you imagine where Sublime would be right now?
Or, like...
If fucking Bradley didn't OD. Like, I mean, I would have loved to fucking actually see where they would have gone. And it sucks that he did OD, because he was talented as fuck. Could you imagine where they would be right now? They probably would have sucked. Like... Who
knows? Yeah.
I mean, they probably would have been, like... mixing all kinds of rap and ska genre.
Yeah.
Or they might have been like Real Big Fish, where it was like Real Big Fish was always kind of behind them in mainstream, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, go on. Continue.
Well, it's kind of like me. Like, one of my favorite musicians is like Paul McCartney, but he's starting to get really old and he can't hit all the notes that he used to and stuff, and his voice is... My bell. Yeah, it's getting to be a little. Words that go together. It's getting weird. But yeah, it's after a certain point you kind of should cut it so that way your fans can remember the best of you. So that way you don't have to spare them your fucking like decline and into old age. You know,
it's true.
Like
you're right.
Anyway,
and he probably shouldn't have brought out that whole biscuit thing. Because, like...
Yeah. That was dumb.
Because, like, he's old, and, you know...
That's the last thing people are going to remember of him.
Yeah, like, I remember when we'll be, like, 50, and we'll be like, man, I remember when Paul McCartney went on that fucking TV show, so he jerked off with John Lennon. It's gonna be the same thing. I wonder how many times I can hit the MP3 soundboard. Like, how many times they layer each other?
It's getting weird!
Oh, no.
God.
Fuzzy.
Dude, what if I did the fucking overbass for him?
Dude, do the overbass and then a ton of those.
All right, hold on.
Fuzzy.
Yo, fucking Aiden fucking early 2010 fucking deathcore sound clip.
Tonight you will die.
Okay, I feel bad because we're talking about Ozzy now. Go ahead.
Anyway, that's pretty much the gist. Go to the Arkansas senator.
Hold on.
Article.
Just, I mean, AJ, maybe you should read a little bit more. Oh, hold on. I got a better idea. I got a really good idea. Where are the fucking comment section? There's no comment section?
Nope.
Is that the only one? It's the only one? No more about Josh?
I want to know more about Josh.
Fuck
I want
Josh.
to know more about fucking Ozzy. Ooh. Yikes.
Oh my. He looks a lot like Sharon, actually. He kind of does look like Sharon, dude.
Off the rails on a crazy train.
Hold on. Okay. Cool. What's the next one?
Fucking boobs.
What's the next one, Ozzy?
We'll put on the fucking TV and all these bunch of fucking boobs.
Hold on, say boobs, Ozzy.
Fucking boobs, Ozzy.
Fucking boobs, Ozzy.
Yeah, the Arkansas Senator article.
Just keep it right there.
But he's doing better.
Okay. I thought he went back, actually. Alright. Eyehategod.
Yeah, wants to boycott venue for wicked and evil I Hate God poster.
Oh my. That's hilarious. Eat them babies, bitch.
Wow, like, once you realize how, shittily edited it is, like, that was probably done in fucking GIMP in, 15 minutes. Like, why would you even be offended at that?
Yeah.
Like,
I am not a baby eater. I love babies.
you listen to me.
They taste delicious.
Just a few months after Texas pastor worried that the band Ghost would bring Satan to their town, Arkansas Senator Jason Rappert is taking a stand against an I Hate God show in his home state, only this time it's a little more personal. The poster for the show depicts Rappert, whose bigoted views include wanting both same-sex marriage and abortion to be illegal, with bloody fangs and a human baby in his mouth. Rappert posted about the show on Facebook, urging people to boycott the venue. Vino's in Little Rock. Okay, so everyone go to Vino's. Make sure you spend extra money buying drinks and tip the bar staff.
And make sure that you find the senator's office, take a nice big old shit on his car, and spray paint not even the word I, but an actual I, hate God, but with an upside down cross as the D. I hate go.
I hate Gott.
I hate Golt.
You put two upside down crosses. I mean,
It'd be German at that point.
Boycott Vino's in Little Rock. Friends, I rarely share with you the hateful posts and pictures that extreme liberals make about me to torment my stand for better moral values. But this time, I want you to see what they have done. They use my image on an event without my permission, and they depict me biting a baby in my mouth.
There's a difference, dummy.
A wicked and evil depiction on an event titled I Hate God. I call
on an event titled I Hate... Dude, he should do his research, dude.
Well, I mean, the event on Facebook was probably entitled I Hate God, featuring, I call on Vino's in Little Rock to cancel this event. Oh, you dumb piece of shit.
What a fucking asshole.
Be offended,
Did
rant
they
against
say
the
no?
fucking thing, but don't fucking actually call the PC police on them.
Don't fuck up an entertainer's job because you got butthurt, dude.
This would be literally the equivalent of if, I got memed in a fucking chat or something and someone just photoshopped a little fucking drawn penis next to my mouth. And if I, spent an entire day with my panties in a bunch about it.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Somebody with Photoshop, fucking do it.
Do it. It's disrespectful of all who value babies' lives and people of faith. That's why they fucking did it, you dumbass.
That's why all babies should die.
And besides, you don't fucking value... You don't even value... Oh my god. You value babies... But once the baby turns 18, you couldn't give less of a fuck about it.
Truth.
Oh my god.
You're on your own, bro.
Pro-life. You're pro-birth, you dumb piece of shit.
Just keep on filling the world with fucking puppies, dude. Just keep them fucking puppies coming so that we can suck more resources out this bitch and everything else can get inflated, dumbass.
Keep that economy expanding.
Just keep it on going. That's the center of capitalism, isn't it?
Yeah.
Douche canoe. Alright.
Consume. They also clearly welcome the Satanic Temple in another public post I am sharing. I urge you not to frequent Vino's and stand against their hateful rhetoric. The event promoter has since changed the flyer to depict Gene Simmons with a baby in his mouth and promises they'll have the original posters available at the show.
That's awesome. I would buy that.
That's funny as shit, so they'll still be passing them out. You can't get rid of shit, you asshole.
Yeah, dude.
As long as
Like,
there's freedom of expression, fuck you.
As long as we have free... Oh, there's a new one. All right, go ahead.
While some of Rappert's reports are equally outraged, the good news is, turns out he's done some unintentional publicity for Eyehategod. One person commented, I never heard of Eyehategod until this post. They're awesome, and I don't even listen to much metal these days. Thanks for the new tunes. Seriously considering going to the show to see this awesome band I had no idea about. Thanks to you. Great job on the advertising. Keep up the good work. Updated. Eyehategod responded saying, in part, please stick to destroying people's lives by trying to ban same-sex marriage, opposing medical marijuana legalization, threatening minorities, and absolutely attacking women's right to choose. Your moral crusade against basic human rights will be fought at every turn.
Dope.
Eyehategod has several other tour dates coming up, including 2 Brooklyn shows in May with Negative Approach and Sheer Terror. Okay.
I like Sheer Terror.
Fucking right.
Good job, guys. That's oh, what? Juggalos? Are those tits?
Polar Bear Plunge? Oh my god.
Really? Oh, it's...
Oh, Coney Island Polar
Coney
Bear
Island,
Plunge.
this is New Year's. New York.
Wow. So,
Next, what? Is that it?
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I do have some other articles if you want to bring them up.
Oh my god, that's it? We didn't have anything else for the show. Did we interview our guest?
He's a little down and out at the moment. Should I wake him up?
Dude, no wonder you told me to get the Coke. I know you don't do Coke. Like, did he just crash out?
You just...
How much did he do?
I probably got... I mean, I don't know. He probably got really pissed off the way you were treating him and fucking OD'd.
How'd I treated him? You had his fucking face in your dick.
Dude, since the beginning of the fucking podcast, all you were like, oh, man, I don't know about this fucking guy. I'm just fucking yelling, what the fuck? Oh my god. This is
Hold on. I did not say anything. I said nothing bad about the yellow banana, okay? I said nothing bad about
I'll
the
rewind
yellows.
the tapes.
I just said nothing bad about the yellows, okay? They're good people.
If I hear one thing bad about this yellow-skinned individual...
He's not skinned, he's peeled. He has peels.
He's a gangster, okay? He doesn't have time for this shit.
You woke him up. Alright, so let's interview him. You want to interview him now?
Alright, let's interview him.
So what set are you of? That's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty interesting.
So, like...
I mean, how many people have you shot? That's the real question.
What the fuck?
Jesus, dude.
Oh my god.
So, like, you don't even kill them.
How are you not a fucking... Like, how are you not known? You probably shouldn't be showing your face, dude.
I mean,
are you like the Iceman at this point?
No, dude,
like, you just not give fucks?
I don't know. How many bananas have you seen in this world? I think maybe, like, he'd pass.
I guess you just kind of... Well, how do you get away with what you do?
That's smart.
That's what I thought.
That's very smart.
That is what I thought.
I think, I mean, how many states are we talking here? What?
All of them?
All of them.
Not a single... How... Were there,
then how the fuck did you rack up so many? It doesn't make sense. There's only 50 states that you can get to. Oh, Canada. Right. Beyond border.
Holy shit, man. So this guy's like a cross-border terrorist, man.
Pretty good, bro.
Holy shit. So, like, what's...
It's getting weird.
It's getting weirder by the second, dude. So, like, how long have you been killing for?
Oh my god. So, I mean, how are you still alive? You're a banana. Haven't you been, like... Why haven't you, like, composted yet?
Good old felon radiation when I was a child trick. Yep. So, like, kind of the same...
Radiation? Wouldn't you be dead anyway? So you're an irradiated banana serial killer. International serial killer.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
I think you're the coolest individual I've ever met in my life.
I think he's probably the best guest we've had so far.
I know. I mean, he does
a lot more talkative than Canned, and a lot more insightful than Earthworm.
I mean, and a lot more calmer than Joey.
Yeah,
and maybe a little bit more.
And I know
higher than JR.
And I know too, the Ark was like, you know, we had multiple people on that panel, but I mean, he just has more personality as a whole, you know.
It's like, I just don't know what it is about his face. It's mesmerizing. You can talk to him all day.
It's like enigmatic. It's like friendly and inviting, but in kind of like a deceptive manner.
Listen to us butter him up. I mean, we can't keep buttering him up.
He might kill us.
Yeah, I mean...
I know, like, we probably shouldn't get too close to him.
He's got those Ted Bundy eyes, dude.
Just...
Oh, that's your influence. Okay, that explains it. That's how you got it so good.
I'm gonna put him back over here.
All right, bud, you
keep an eye on him.
You go ahead and go back to have your nice little Coke nap.
Yeah, I'm sorry we woke you up.
Yeah, sorry about that. Is he sleeping?
Yeah, he's good now.
Sorry about that, guys. I mean, we didn't expect that. We didn't expect that much information.
I didn't mean to wake him up, but you know,
he went back to sleep. He went night.
Anyway,
so end of the show. Check out our Patreon. Check out our Instagram. Our nuts. And let's did I say Facebook? Like and subscribe. Thumbs up. All that good shit. You're gonna have a lot of fucking content coming your way, guys.
Bye everybody. I love you. Visit the Patreon and remember to always smoke weed.
Oh, they talk about butt pussy.